All right, fans, good afternoon and welcome to Gates Field for more Marshals baseball. We're live here on Good Kind Network. It's the Red Hots and the Royals, and we're just about to get underway. Starting on the mound for the Red Hots is number 45, Morgan Winfield. And stepping up to the plate as we get underway here for the Royals is Koa Marzo. Marshals baseball continues here at Gates Field. And the first pitch is underway, and it hits Koa. For an early base runner, misguided off-speed pitch right there. Koa takes it and takes his base. We're doing a solo here at Gates Field for this game for the Marshals. Michael Goodkind, our good host and play-by-play, is out of town, is in California today. So I will be going solo on the stream today. As there's a shot to right field, and the Royals are in business. Koa's trying to make his way to third base. Oh, doesn't slide and just makes it in time. Tag just a little late. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, they're only playing 7 today.
Okay. All right, I'll come. We'll figure it out. Thank you. Coming up to the plate now is David Bernstein, number 5 for the Royals, with runners on first and third, as Winfield makes a move over to first base. That was Bodie Gagero with the single that moved over Koa Marzo to third base. So we've got only two pitches thrown. It's first and third, and the Royals are in business right here. And this is what we've seen. It's been a theme for the Marshals all year round so far. The team that starts hot and puts some pressure in the first inning sets the tone for the rest of the game here. And so let's see if Morgan can settle in and get an out here, as there's one sky high. Looks like it might stay in the ballpark here. And Andres Gonzalez, after a mile-high fly ball, makes the play for the first out. A big out right there for the Red Hots. And Morgan Winfield still has only thrown 3 pitches. And there's been action on every single pitch. But now coming up, the cleanup hitter today, number 22, the kid heading to the University of Michigan, is Parker Smith, in an RBI opportunity right here. Winfield now has thrown over to first base just as much as he has pitched at the plate here. We're already in the 4th batter as he comes set. Rocks and fires. Smith jumps on one and fouls one off down the right field line. RBI opportunity here for Parker Smith. Less than 2 outs, runner on third. You got to just find a way to get that runner home. Parker's looking for a productive out here at least. Get something in the outfield or something to the right side to score Koa Marzo from third base. Winfield comes set and throws again over to first base, and that gets by. And that's going to lead to some damage as Koa Marzo will score on the air. Gagero moves to second. And a throwing error, E1 right there by Morgan Winfield. Just got a little too greedy, I guess, thrown over to first base. Osterhout unable to stop the ball, and the Red Hots aren't out of the weeds yet. Runner on second, Parker Smith up to the plate. An RBI, a single will score a run. One count here. As Parker Smith swings through that one, Winfield gets 2 strikes. Looking for a big second out here. If Morgan can get out of here with just 1 run of damage, keep the Red Hots in an opportunity to get that run back in the bottom of the first. Winfield comes set here, takes a look at second, rocks and fires, and Smith drives one to right field. The play is made as Gregero tags and heads his way to third. Hagen Reed makes the play for a big second out for the Red Hots here into the top of the first. And Morgan Winfield is now 1 out away from getting out of this inning. As he throws right now, delivers to the plate and gets a called strike on the outside corner. It's now 1-1 count. 2 down for the Royals here. Bodie Gregero standing on third base. Lincoln up at the dish. Beautiful breaking ball pitch right there by Morgan, and now he's down. He's up 1-2 with 2 strikes and 2 down, trying to finish off this inning and keep the Royals only at 1 run. Good take there by Lincoln Quaintance. Doesn't chase. That's a good 1-2 pitch right there by Morgan. A competitive pitch to try to get the batter to chase. Lincoln stays disciplined, holds off. Misses high there and sets up a full count situation for Quaintance right here. Full count, 2 outs. Bodie Gregero will be taken off from third here. As there's a shot lifted to right field. Does it have a chance? No, it stays in the ballpark. And another catch there out in right field by Hagen Reed. As Morgan Winfield sets down the Royals, giving up 1 run. So the Red Hots start off with giving up 1 run for the Royals. The Royals are now up 1-0. We'll be heading to the bottom of the first. Royals, Red Hots. We'll be right back here at Gates Field for Good Kind Network. All right, we're back here at Gates Field. It's the bottom of the first. It's the Red Hots and the Royals. The Royals take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. And now it's time for the Red Hots to come to the dish. On the mound for the Royals is number 15, Reagan Mazura. He'll be getting the start for the Royals. And starting off at the plate, leading off for the Red Hots is Chase Groves. Missouri working with a 1-0 lead here to start his day. As he rocks and fires. Groves fouls off the first pitch. Chase Groves, the Cal Golden Bear from Elk Grove, California, is leading things off for the Red Hots here. Trying to get that run back that they gave up at the top of the first. Missouri deals, and Groves grounds one over to first base. Missouri covers, touches the bag, and makes it just in time. Beautiful play by the Royals right there to get an opening out. Marlowe over at first base does a good job fielding the ball cleanly, makes a good flip over to Missouri for the first out, making the routine look routine. And now coming up to bat is another California kid, number 20, the third baseman, Andres Gonzo Gonzalez, the kid heading to USC. He's had some big moments recently here as we've covered the Red Hots, as he takes the first one at the knees for strike one.
A little bit, yeah. I might try to move it over onto the table so there's not a concrete blocking it. Okay. Sounds good.
Missouri fires. Andres unable to hold up there on that breaking ball pitch, and he goes around. It's now 0-2. Reagan Missouri from Tucson, Arizona, the Utah Tech Trailblazer. Trying to have a quick inning here. He's up 0-2 on Andres Gonzalez. Try not to give anything too much in the zone right here. Andres has had a hot bat the past week or so. Hit a home run in our last game that we covered on Thursday. And Missouri gets Andres to chase at the pitch down low for a second out and his first strikeout of the day. Beautifully done by the Utah Tech kid from Tucson, Arizona. It's now 2 down here in the bottom of the first for the Royals. Richie Moore up to the plate now here for the Red Hots. And Missouri is humming right now. Has a great rhythm as he starts this game. He's up as that's the first ball right there. Two outs for Richie Moore. And a 2-0 count, good hitter's count for Richie Moore. Kid heading to Cal Poly from San Diego, California, looking to get things started for the Red Hots with 2 down as Missouri fires. Gets a called strike. It's now 2-1. Missouri deals and nearly hits Richie Moore right there. 3-1 count, good hitters count here for Richie Moore. And another theme we've seen in the Marshals is teams who can dial in and get that third out and not give up these 2-out rallies. As Moore lifts one to center field. And an easy play, routine play by the center fielder for the Royals. Koa Marzo makes the play. So Koa scores a run in the top of the first and gets the last out here in the bottom of the first to keep the Red Hots off the board. Heading to the second inning, it's 1-0 for the Royals. We'll be right back for the top of the second inning here at Gates Field. It's Marshals Baseball, Royals, Red Hots on Good Kind Network. All right, it's now time for the top of the second here at Gates Field. It's the Red Hots and the Royals, and Morgan Winfield is back on the mound for the top of the second. Coming up to the plate to lead things off for the Royals is Hogan Hawkins, the kid heading to BYU. One of the top players in Las Vegas last year, Las Vegas Player of the Year, and he starts off with a strike down 0-1. Morgan deals down in the dirt. So we've got number 45, Morgan Winfield, again on the mound, taking on future BYU Cougar, who's going to be playing as he pokes one to center field. And there's the first runner is on base here for the Royals to lead things off. Beautiful slap piece of hitting by Hogan Hawkins. Find any way you can on. Put the ball in play, good things happen, and Hogan Hawkins does just that to get the first runner on and lead things off here for the Royals. Logan Brooks comes to the plate now, number 42 here for the Royals. Trying to extend this inning as Winfield loves to throw over, and he tries to pick off Hogan Hawkins again, trying to keep him honest over there, but you got to be careful not to throw it past for another error. Not giving up extra bases. That's in the Marshall League in some ball games. Winfield deals for down the dirt. All right, sorry fans, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back on the stream live here. And haven't missed much. There's been 2 walks since we last joined, then since you were last here with us. It's still 6-0 for the Royals. They're still up to the plate with 2 outs. They've scored 5 runs this inning. We've got runners on first and second as there's a shot, line drive, in between first and second. That'll score a run. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. Parker Smith scores. And it's an RBI single for Hogan Hawkins, the kid from Las Vegas, Nevada, heading to BYU. And the Royals keep things rolling here. They've scored 6 runs this inning, and they're not done yet. And Logan Brooks is now up to the plate, another RBI opportunity, and he has a hot bat. He hit a home run earlier this game. And he's got another RBI opportunity here. Not only did Logan hit one earlier this game, he hit one earlier this inning. So there's been 3 home runs this inning, and he hit the first one for the Royals here. It's a 1-1 count. Bryce Swap is pitching now for the Red Hots. He came in last time once we took a break. Bryce Swap, this lefty from Fairview, Utah, heading to CSI. So he just misses outside to make the count 3-1. Hitters count here for Logan Brooks. Swap comes set and deals. Brooks grounds one to short. Oh, and it's under the glove of Wheeler, and that'll score another run. And that's a tough play for the Red Hots, a routine play to get you out of the inning, and instead it's another run scored, and now it's first and third. Wheeler just maybe rushed that one a little bit too quickly and went right under his glove. The second error of the day here for the Red Hots, and the Royals are still in business. Runners on first and third, and 2 down. That one is high. And Chase Marlowe up to the plate here. Another RBI opportunity. They're up 8-0. They've scored 7, but they're not done yet. The Royals are looking for more. As there's a pitch. Beautiful by Swap right there to get Chase to swing and miss. There's no lead that's safe here in the Marshals League. We've seen comebacks before. So the Royals are trying to continue to add that to extend this lead on the Red Hots. Swap rocks and fires and just misses low. 2-1 here for Marlowe. And that one is in the dirt. 3-1 count here for Chase Marlowe. For these red hot pitchers is you don't want to continually get into these counts, these 2-0, 3-1, 3-0 counts where you're constantly working from behind. Try to get ahead of these batters as much as you can and put the pressure on them instead of giving them these hitters counts right here, 3-1, where they can look for a spot and attack. And that misses low, and that'll be ball 4. And that loads up the bases here for the Royals. A 2-out rally is upon us. And a mound visit is here. It's coming up here for the Red Hots, trying to just find any way they can to get out of this inning. And these long innings, what's tough on the defense is you go a while without having to make a play, and then the ball is hit right at you, and you got to make sure you're still ready and focused enough to make the play and to get out of the inning. So stay on your toes and stay alert. Who's got the third out? The third out is often the hardest out to get to finish innings, and this is what the situation we've seen time and time and again in this league, and we're seeing it right now for the Red Hots. As the extended mound visit gets broken up by the umpire, and let's play some ball. Let's try to get out of this inning here for the Red Hots. Royals try to extend this thing. 2 outs, a single could score, could clear the bases. Maddox up to the plate here for the Royals. It's a great pitch by Swap right there. Maddox Ponsford hit a home run last AB, the second home run of this inning. He's up again, and he gets drilled in the back. And that is a tough HBP right there by Bryce Swap. That brings in another run. It's now 9-0. And if you're on the mound here, you just try not to do too much. You're already down 9-0. You got to just find a way to get out of this inning. Just punch the zone, keep the ball low, try to get some soft contact so your defense behind you can make a play. And to limit the damage as much as you can. Koa Marzo went back-to-back with Ponsford earlier this inning. He's now back up to the dish as the Royals hit around with 2 outs. Beautiful pitch right there by Swap to get Koa out in front. But this is danger zone for the Red Hots because something in the gap could clear the bases. As Swap winds and deals, and another out in front pitch right there by Koa Marzo. And Swap doing a good job right here. He's up 0-2, and this is what you got to do when you're behind is get ahead of the batters. Punch the zone, get ahead. Now you put the pressure, reverse the pressure a little bit. And 3 pitches right there to get Koa Marzo to swing and miss. Swap does a good job to bounce back. The kid heading to CSI. But not after a big-time inning here for the Royals. They score 8 runs in the second inning to make it 9-0. The Red Hots are now coming to play, and they're going to try to cut this lead down a little bit. It's the bottom of the second here. Royals, Red Hots at Gates Field. We'll take a quick break here on Good Kind Network. All right, we're back here at Gates Field. It's now time for the bottom of the second. Royals Red Hots. As the Red Hots are trying to get back into this game after giving up a big inning, they're down 9-0. Garrett Wheeler, the shortstop for the Red Hots, is up to the dish right here, and he's trying to get back. Made a little bit of an error in the top half of this inning, and now trying to get it back at the plate. Beautiful thing about baseball is it's all about the next pitch, next play mentality. Can't let your play in the field affect you at the plate and vice versa. So let's see how Garrett responds after making an error last inning. His team is down 9-0 and chip away one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time. That's how you get back into this ball game here. A leadoff running would mean do wonders here for the Red Hots as Garrett is now up in the count 2-1. Reagan Missouri had a smooth first inning and look for a smooth bottom of the second here. He winds and deals and gets Garrett Wheeler to go around on the breaking ball pitch, even up the count at 2 apiece here. When you're down 9-0 again, you want to still have a disciplined approach to the plate. Again, you can't get all of the runs back in one swing, so still have a disciplined, competitive approach. It's one at bat at a time as Missouri gets Wheeler down on strikes to swing through the high fastball. And that's a big first out for the Royals to try to maintain this lead and keep this rhythm alive. Now up to the plate is the Cal Berkeley kid, Austin Finnegan, number 4 for the Red Hots. Missouri's got a great rhythm here, and the Red Hots are trying to break that rhythm up a little bit and put some pressure on him. Get some guys on the base pass and make him pitch out of the stretch. Austin Finnegan homered in the last game we covered on Friday. On Thursday, I believe.
Hey, good sit, good sit. One pitch at a time, stay quality, set the tone, let's go. Up for it.
He's up 2-0 right here. Good hitters count for number 4, the center fielder. Lets that one go, and it's 3-0. And Coach Ronnie is saying it right here. You still have a quality at bat, one pitch at a time. Again, can't get the lead back in one swing. Still have a disciplined approach just like that. There's a shot to the gap, and that's going to be down, and that's going to be trouble. Finnegan rounds second. Oh, and stops at second base right there. Beautiful swing, beautiful drive by the kid heading to Cal Berkeley, Austin Finnegan, to get things rolling here for the Red Hots. A frozen rope line drive, one bouncer off the wall to left field. And that's the first hit of the day here for the Red Hots. And here's Hagen Reed, the right fielder, who's made some good plays out in the field, and let's see if it translates to the plate here. He's got an RBI opportunity with one down as the Red Hots try to get back into this game. Hagen Reed looking to do a job here, number 24. Trade places with his teammate Austin Finnegan and try to get the Red Hots on the board here. Missouri deals down low, and he's up 2-0. And this is, again, pitchers are trying to stay ahead, put the pressure on the batters, and the batters are trying to get into these counts, these hitters' counts. Your chances of getting hits and getting on base increase when you get into these 2-0, 3-1 type of counts. That's how Finnegan was able to get a hit, and here's Reed now. Now he's up 3-0. Discipline and patience when you're down by this much. Just try to string together some runs here, one run at a time, in any way you can. There's strike one for 3-1. Reed is still in the lead here in command. Hagen Reed, a St. George kid, also heading to Nichols State, one of the many Nichols State kids in the Marshals program this year. And he lets that one go. And the Red Hots got a little trouble, little congestion on the base pass here. As Missouri's going to get a mound visit, trying to get things too out of hand here, but it's one down, runners on first and second. We've seen this before. No lead is safe. Again, one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time. And Seth Peterson is coming up to the plate here for the Red Hots to try to keep things rolling with one down. Seth Peterson from Gillette, Wyoming. He'll be playing his college ball here in Salt Lake City, Utah at the University of Utah. This is a big moment here for Missouri, trying to get out of this inning unscathed here, right here. He's got a little bit of damage. He's only given up one hit, though. But after the Finnegan double and a walk, Seth Peterson is up to the plate, and he's got some momentum on his side. Missouri comes set and fires and just misses outside right here. Seth Peterson again, the message to these red hot hitters, again, stay disciplined. Still have a quality at bat, still be competitive up the dish regardless of the score. Right now you got to just try to do a job one way or another, try to get an RBI, get a productive out here, hit something to the right side out of a double play situation. And Seth is up 2-0 right here. And that's been the key of these last three at-bats, is every at-bat has been into a hitter's count. The hitters have been ahead in the count, and that's set up opportunities for hits and for walks. Here comes the 2-0, delivers, down. And Missouri struggles a little bit with his command here, and he's got to try to battle back and find a way to get these last two outs and to keep the Red Hots off the board. He's got a comfortable 9-0 lead. Big 3-0 pitch here as he delivers. That one finds the corner to make it 3-1. Missouri looking to attack here and get out of this inning. Again, still a ground ball will get you out of here with the double play. As he deals, and another one right down the middle right there to make the count full. Big pitch right here for the Royals. It's a 3-2, one-out ball game, and Seth Peterson's looking to attack. Try to get things going here for the Red Hots, get back on the scoreboard. The pitch is delivered, and Peterson fouls it off just behind him. A good hack right there, and just missed it. And here's the full count. And just misses again. A great battle by Peterson to win that at bat. It's now bases loaded with one down. And the Red Hots got something rolling here in the bottom of the second. And it's the catcher, the man behind the plate, Cash Olson, heading to BYU. And he's got a big opportunity right here to extend this inning and put some runs on the scoreboard for the Red Hots. As he lifts one to center field, and that will be deep enough, should score a run. As Finnegan scores the run, and a great job right there by Cash Olson to find any way he can to get a run across the board. And Missouri, the Royals will gladly trade a run for an out right there. And now we're just trying to get out of this inning with just one run to give, which is pretty good considering bases loaded with one down. But the Red Hots are looking for more. Hudson Osterhout up to the plate here as Missouri starts off with a strike. And that's what Missouri needs to continue to do. Start ahead of the count. Punish the zone. Get that first pitch in. Get yourself ahead. Put some pressure on the batter. Get out of these hitters' counts. Missouri rocks and fires, and that one's driven to second base. Beautiful play, glove, and flip to the shortstop, the middle infield for the Royals. Make the play. It's Hogan Hawkins and Bodie Gagaro, one of the best middle infields here for the Marshals. And a little bit of damage for the Red Hots. They score one run after loading the bases with one down. But Missouri locks in and gets out of the inning by only giving up one run. And so it's 9-1 for the Royals. It's now time for the top of the third. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for more Marshals baseball here at Gates Field. All right, you go ahead. All right, we're back to Gates Field. It's the top of the third inning, and Bodie Gagaro's up to the dish here for the Royals as they've got a comfortable 9-1 lead, but trying to add to that. As that one is popped up into the Bermuda Triangle, the left fielder makes the play for the out. The Red Hots with a big first out to try to have a smooth inning here. They've yet to give up an inning without giving up a run. That sets the table for David Bernstein, who's up at the dish. David Bernstein and the Royals are trying to get things going here with one run, with one out. 9-1 lead, but trying to extend that lead as the Red Hots put some pressure on them last inning. And there's first pitch is popped and out of play. The second pitch is a swing and a miss. And Bernstein earns himself a walk as a runner gets on with one down here in the top of the third. And Bernstein gets thrown off on the pickoff move right there. The Red Hots are down. 1 out to go here. And that's a tough out right there for the Royals, and potentially the Red Hots can get some momentum off this if they can get Parker Smith out here. As Bryce Swap issues another walk here to the Royals. And Parker Smith walks with 2 outs. Royals did some serious damage last inning with 2 down. And here's Lincoln Quaintance at the dish here, trying to get things rolling for the Royals here with 2 down. Bryce Swap and the Red Hots trying to keep the Royals at bay with where they are so they can try to chip away at this lead. But got to find a way to bear down and get this third out. And he's down in the count 2-0. Lincoln trying to extend this lead and keep this inning alive here for the Royals. Have some more 2-out magic for the Royals. He's now up in the count 3-0. And this has been the problem for the Red Hots pitchers all day long so far, is getting behind in these tough counts. 3-0, 2-0, 3-1. And that one is swung on at 3-0. And it's a ground ball just out of the reach of Andres Gonzalez at third. And that keeps it going. It's now first and second with 2 down as Quaintance singles to left field, just outside the outreach glove of Andres Gonzalez. And that sets the table for the kid from Las Vegas, Nevada, heading to BYU, Hogan Hawkins. A 2-out RBI opportunity as the Royals look to extend their lead. And Hogan gets hit. Parker Smith took the bag on the pitch and potentially put some pressure on Bryce on that pitch. And now just like that, from the Red Hots getting the first 2 guys out to a quick inning, it's now bases loaded with 2 down. And it's Logan Brooks, who's already homered today. And he's looking to add to his resume here at the ballpark today and try to extend this inning as Bryce misses up high. Bryce winds and fires, misses high again right here. And this is where the Red Hots have struggled again. They're getting into these almost every at bat, they get to these hitters type counts. If you keep doing that, eventually the hitters will have the advantage and they're going to capitalize. It's now 3-0. Bryce is trying to find his rhythm here. Bases loaded, 3 out, 3-0, 2 down. as that one finds the corner and Bryce Swap gets a strike on the board. It's now 3-1 as Logan Brooks looks to attack here. Base hit will do some serious damage and extend the lead here for the Royals. As that one misses high and that walks in a run, Parker Smith will score from third. And the Royals get that run back. They are now up 10-1 here in the top of the third. And that'll do it for Bryce Swap. A pitching change will happen here for the Red Hots as they're trying to get their final third out. And so while this pitching change occurs, we will take a quick break here. It's the top of the third here at Gates Field. It's 10-1 for the Royals. We'll be back for more Marshals baseball. All right, we're back here. The action continues. It's still the top of the third. It's 10-1 here for the Royals, and they're not done yet. They've got bases loaded, 2 down, as Jake Robbins is now on the bump here for the Red Hots, trying to get this final out. And the first pitch is a ground ball. And Peterson over at second base fields it cleanly, makes a strike over to Osterhout. And just like that, Jake Robbins comes in a mess, throws one pitch, and gets himself out of it. But not without some more damage done by the Royals. They're up 10-1 here as we head to the bottom of the third, and the Red Hots are going to try to cut this lead down and get back into this ball game. But we'll take another quick break here for Marshals Baseball and Good Kind Network live at Gates Field. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Gates Field. It's the bottom of the third. Here, the Royals and the Red Hots. Missoura's back on the mound for the Royals and trying to keep the domination going for the Royals, as the Red Hots are still looking to get back into this game. Chase Groves is up at the plate here for the Red Hots. Trying to get things going here. A leadoff base runner would do wonders for the Red Hots as he swings and misses right there. Even up the count at 1 apiece. Chase Groves from Elk Grove, California, heading to Cal Berkeley. As he fouls one off right there. Two-two pitch here for Missoura as he deals to the plate. And that one is lifted to center field. This should be an easy out, and it is for Koa Marzo out there, and a great job by Missoura getting the leadoff batter out, and that's 1 down here in the bottom of the third for the Royals. But now coming up to the plate is number 20, the third baseman from the University of Southern California, is Andres Gonzalez, and he's got a lot of pop in his bat and a lot of rhythm. If anyone can get the Red Hots back in this game, it's this kid. He's had a great Marshall season so far and looking to add to it as he takes the first pitch down for ball 1. Missoura's looked great on the mound. The kid from Tucson, Arizona, he'll be at Utah Tech, and he's looked great so far this evening for Sunday Night Baseball. And he punishes the zone right there, even up the count at 1 apiece. And again, we talked about it last inning, but if you're the Red Hots, you just want to competitive, quality at bats, be disciplined at the plate, 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time. As that one is lined to center field, and that will be down for a 1-out single for Andres Gonzalez. And that kind of approach is what the Red Hots need. They just need to string together some of those and get some more digits on the scoreboard. Beautiful piece of hitting right there by Andres Gonzalez, and he continues to prove why he's one of the top players this summer so far for the Marshalls. And that sets the table for Richie Moore, number 47 for the Red Hots. Missoura rocks and fires, and that one's down in the dirt. And again, 1 pitch, 1 at bat at a time. Put a little pressure on Missoura. Get some base runners on, get some traffic on the base pass. Try to take him out of his rhythm a little bit. As Richie turns on one, and that's into right field. And that will move up Andres 90 feet. And the Red Hots are back rolling. They've got some more traffic on the base pass. It's first and second with 1 down. 2 beautiful pieces of hitting right there by Richie Moore and Andres Gonzalez. And again, that's the kind of approach, that's the kind of attack that the Red Hots need to get back into this game. Discipline, quality at bats, not trying to do too much. Stay within yourself, hit the ball hard, put it in play. Good things will happen, and now the Red Hots are knocking on the door to score some more runs. It's a great block to keep the ball in front by Lincoln Quaintance, and Garrett Wheeler, the shortstop, is up to the plate. RBI opportunity with 1 down. Missoura's been able to get out of the jams so far this game, trying to get out of another one right here. 1-5, rocks and fires. Just misses that one, and Wheeler is up 2-0 in the count. And that one is poked to right field, and that will be caught and not far enough to move the runner across, but Parker Smith makes the play for the Royals, and that's a big second out by Reagan Missouri. As Garrett Wheeler lines out to right field. But the Royals are not out of the woods quite yet, as here comes Austin Finnegan, one of the top players here for the Red Hots. He comes up to the plate. And this kid's got a chance to put some more digits on the scoreboard here for the Red Hots with 2 down, a little 2-out rally. He takes the first one down low at the ankles for ball 1. Missouri comes set and deals. And that's another low pitch right there. It's now 2-0 for Austin Finnegan, looking to attack here in a hitter's count, trying to get some RBIs. Austin Finnegan, another Cal Bear here in the Marshals program. Will be playing some ACC baseball next year. And that one is lifted down the right field line. Will it stay in play? And it's just out of play. Austin Finnegan lives to fight another day here. He's up 2-1 in the count. And Missouri gets Finnegan to swing through that one to even up the count at 2-2. We got 2 and 2 and 2 down. And a big pitch right here coming up. As the Red Hots are looking to string some runs together and chip away at this lead. They're down 9 right now, 10-1, but they got some action on the base paths. Runners on first and second, looking to get things going. Big pitch right here as Missouri checks second base. Rocks and fires and deals. And he gets him on the outside corner. Freeze him and ring him. Missouri with a big-time strikeout to get out of this inning and to keep the lead. It's 10-1 for the Royals. And they've got all the momentum now heading to the top of the 4th inning. It's 10-1 Royals here at Gates Field. We'll be right back, and Chandler Tolis Jr., one of the Royals outfielders, will be joining us for the next innings. We'll be right back after a quick break. All right, we're back live here at Gates Field for the top of the 4th inning. It's the Royals and the Red Hots. And joining me now for this inning, we've got Chandler Tolis Jr., the kid from Dallas, Texas, who is a outfielder here for the Royals, but is injured and so not playing, but he's joining the broadcast today. Chandler, how are things going?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me. I mean, it's never a bad start when you get up in a 9 spot or 8 spot this early in the game. I mean, we've been playing a lot from the back lately in the come up, so it's nice having an early lead.
How about the 3 home runs in the second inning? As that one is driven to center field, and the play is made for the first out.
Absolutely, we have some great swings from a couple of the guys early on in the game, and I mean the bats are hot right now, so you gotta love it.
Yeah, it's a 10-1 lead, but something that Mike and I always talk about, Chandler, is like there's no lead is safe in this league because guys can get hot. You get base runners on, pitchers get a little nervous, so
Very true.
you got to keep the foot on the gas pedal.
Absolutely, to say the least.
Yep. We got Koa Marzo up. This kid's one of your leaders on the squad. Talk about playing with him. How fun has it been to be one of his teammates?
It's been amazing. He's a great kid. I mean, he's a long future ahead of him, and man, can the kid really swing the bat?
As he's up in the count 2-0. Jake Robbins again back on the mound for the Red Hots. So how's it? It's got to be fun though. Like, not only do you get to play with these guys every day, but you guys get to like hang out. You're with each other all the time. As that one is
great
shot.
swing.
Koa Marzo with a single right there to keep things going, things rolling for the Royals, and
That's not a kid you want to let have an advantage in the count very much because he'll take advantage of it just like that.
exactly. That was beautiful. Got his hands through the zone and line drive to center field. That's what I've been talking about today. I think the one thing the Red Hots pitchers have been struggling is they've been getting in behind in the count consistently. So you guys, the Royals, have had 2-0 counts, 3-1 counts. And if you do that enough, you guys are good enough hitters. You're going to take advantage of those hitters' counts.
With the elite hitters like we have in this league, it's very important to get ahead in the count early.
Yep.
Because I mean, these guys can really swing the bat, but it's been amazing being able to be right along with these guys every step of the way. I mean, just the gameplay there, some of the gameplay and the wisdom these guys have, and then just talking about things has been awesome. It's gonna learn a lot. Just being here this past month.
Yeah, it's tough because you've been hurt pretty much ever since you got here, but you can still learn and grow a lot even through not playing because when you're around the game every day, you're watching it every day, you're learning from guys, you're talking ball, and you can absorb all of those things for sure.
No doubt.
As Bodie Guerrero's up at the dish and looking for an RBI opportunity, here comes Koa.
Great jump. Koa.
And that just, again, Koa's shown his versatility. He's made good plays in the field. He's hit, and now just like that, he's on third base, which is it's tough. You can. He's a utilitarian player. Can do a variety of different things.
Absolutely, another great bat up. Bodie, one of the lead hitters in the league as of right now.
But Chandler, we haven't had the opportunity to cover you yet, but I've heard you very similar as well. You're a guy who can make some great plays. You can cover. You're shorter in your size, but you can cover bigger than your size in the field. Also have a disciplined bat and smart
Absolutely.
base runner.
I like to think playing in the outfield, everything's about your first step and how you can read the ball off the bat, and that's one of my strong suits is knowing where the ball is going to go before anybody else in the stadium knows. So it's always that first read. It's a big factor in it.
What's your favorite position to play in the outfield?
It's got to be center field easily.
Yeah.
Love controlling the outfield. Be able to go get the balls, knowing my guys are going to back me up 100%.
Yeah, you're kind of the leader of the outfield out there in center field. You have priority over all the balls coming in left or right.
Yes, sir.
But the most field to cover, most pressure. But
Absolutely.
That's
You got to love it, especially I mean center field, shortstop. You got to be the captain. You got to love it. Got to want to get the ball.
As Bodie Guerrero goes down on swings, that was a great pitch by Jake Robbins to get the second out here for the Red Hots as they're looking for a clean inning. But now that brings up number 5, David Bernstein. Where's your, like, if you could choose one spot to hit in the lineup, where's the spot in your lineup you are the most comfortable hitting?
Ooh, that's a great question. I've batted first most of my career, but I mean, if it came down to me, my bread and butter would have to be second in the lineup.
Yeah. I think one cool thing about this league is the rosters are so deep. So the coaches can be creative with how they do their lineups. So sometimes they put guys in the 1 hole, and
No.
sometimes they put them in the 2, and then sometimes they put them in the 7 or 8. And I think it's good for you guys to learn. You got to try to be able to produce in no matter what position they put you. You got to be able to produce in the 6 spot or the 2 spot, whatever it is. Because especially as coming in as freshmen next year, that might be your role, right?
Yes, sir. No doubt. I mean, you never know where you're going to be at in the lineup, and I mean, wherever they put you, you gotta produce and do your job. That's the main key. But I mean, everybody here. I mean, everybody's got great bats. So I mean, 1 through 9, it's dangerous through the lineup no matter where anybody's at.
Mm-hmm. And I've always loved. When I played on good teams, I loved putting kind of another solid contact hitter in that in that 9 hole.
No doubt.
Almost as that second leadoff, and we've seen that. We've seen some great bats on some of these lineups in the 9 hole, and they start these rallies because the 9 hole gets on.
Yes, sir.
Then all of a sudden the top of the order comes up and serious damage can be done. And
It's definitely the name of the game for sure. I mean, I'd like to say last summer playing with my Midland team, I did bat 8, 9 in the lineup most of the year, and I ended up batting 500 that summer. So that definitely changes the game. You get a lot more fastballs. You get a lot more pitches to hit. Just because I mean, being the bottom lineup, the pitchers are going to go at you, and they want to get you out early. So
yeah, they want to get you out, not deal with the
top of the lineup.
Top of the lineup, yep.
No doubt.
So, but like you said, that's where it's great for pitchers too, because they got to learn to get guys out in a variety of different ways, regardless of where they are in the lineup. As Parker Smith is up to the plate here. All right. So, growing up, you grew up in Texas, correct?
Yes, sir. No, I actually grew up in Louisiana. So
Louisiana, and then you guys moved to Texas.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I moved
Yep.
when I was about 9 years old. But I'm going. Luckily enough, God willing, I got the chance to go back home. So.
Going back to Louisiana.
Yes, sir. Nickel State, shout out.
And
Coach
you got
Mahern.
the good thing is you got a handful of guys here that will be playing with you, which is cool.
That is the really cool thing. I mean, Coach Brent, he's a great guy, very genuine guy, and he likes to send all his incoming freshmen to the Marshalls, which is great opportunity, especially getting to know these guys before I even get to step on campus has been awesome.
Yeah, that's big because now you can go to practice, you can go to school, and you guys already have camaraderie. Like you've already met each other.
Exactly. And I think it's a cool thing because, I mean, obviously what I've noticed is a bunch of coaches, they send a bunch of their incoming freshmen there, so everybody gets to be really close, and then it's been a lot of fun. So, especially knowing these are going to be my boys next year.
Oh, yeah. As Parker Smith drives one to center field, has got a chance to drop. And
Great
what
play.
a play
Hagen Reed.
by Hagen Reed in right field. He chases it down, and that's a huge play for the Red Hots. That saves 2 runs. That looked like Chandler Tolles Jr. out there, man. He had to go a long way.
That was a great jump. Long run right there.
Like you said, though, it's that first read. That first step.
Yep.
That's how you make that play. Because if he was a little late or if he didn't read it off the bat too well.
Yeah, best outfielders, they definitely have the tangibles to see the ball and know where it's going to go before even the stadium. Nobody else knows where it's going to go. I mean, it's that first jump, that first read, and that's what gets you to most of those balls.
And that's what Hagen Reed just did. Made a great read on the
Great
ball
play.
for a third out, and that's huge for the Red Hots to keep the Royals off the board. But we'll take a quick break here. It's Parker Van Dyke and Chandler Tolles Jr. We'll be back.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
We'll have you can go one more inning, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do one more half inning
let's
right
do it.
here. So we'll be right back. We'll take a quick break. All right, we're back for more Marshall's baseball action here at Gates Field. Parker Van Dyke and Chandler Tolis on the mic today. Chandler is joining us. Mike Goodkind is out of town, so it's good to have Chandler here in the booth. And starting up at the plate here for the Red Hots is the man we were just talking about who had a great play in the field. It's Hagen Reed.
New guy on the bump, Titus. It's one of my good buddies. He's been struggling a little bit, but see him bounce back right here.
Yeah, he's in a good situation with a big lead right here. Just try to punch the zone and get outs. I think at this point when you're up by this much, your goal, you don't have to overthink it. Clean slate, pitch free and loose. You're just trying to get outs.
Absolutely.
So tell us one thing about Titus that you like about Titus that Mike and I wouldn't know because we haven't met him.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'd like to say he's got a great sense of humor. That's for sure. He's one of the more funny guys on the team I've met.
Love it.
We've got a couple of chances to go out and have some fun. We went to a rodeo this past weekend. It was pretty cool. It's kind of a sin though. I'm from Dallas, Texas. It was my first rodeo, so.
Oh, there you had to come to Utah to get to your first rodeo.
Right,
yeah.
Right. But it was great. It was a lot of fun. I love these guys.
Utah's funny. Utah's got a lot of different like climate and cultures because it can get kind of country out here.
No doubt.
The people love the rodeos and the country music and stuff, which is funny because Utah can also be kind of granola-y with like hiking and skiing and stuff
Absolutely.
like that.
That has what I've been. That's what I noticed. It's one of the things. Especially driving up here, we drove 18 hours from Texas, so I got to see all the different terrains y'all have out here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you get to see the Old West because there's parts of Utah that look like Switzerland, like mountainous and snowy, and then there's places that look like Mars.
No doubt.
It's kind of crazy.
It's my first time really seeing mountains like this. So.
Yeah, they're beautiful. As Titus Dokes, first batter is walked. Hagen Reed. But Titus is heading to Colorado Mesa. He's originally from Denver, Colorado, so he'll be staying close to home. He will be competing in the RMAC Conference, Division II. As Seth Peterson from the University of Utah is up at the plate here, trying to get things rolling for the Red Hots.
Ooh.
So what do you think on that read right there? Should he have tried to get up and gone to third, or was it a little late?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of guys on these throwdowns when the ball's got in the center field to take off. I mean, but it's always up to the runner. I mean, this field it plays pretty shallow, so the outfielders have to stay closer to the fence. So most of the time when the ball gets through like that, it's a free base.
I just think on that if you got to get up quick, like right away.
Yeah,
and if you don't, then you just stay. Especially you do not want to be the first out on the base pass.
Exactly. You don't want to get caught in no man's land.
No. So how much interaction do you have with the guys on the other teams? Do you guys hang out with them as well a lot, or are you mainly with your team?
So that's one of the cool things too, being in the same hotels and whatnot with other guys. You get to know a lot of other guys and going to these workouts, going to these yogas early in the morning. Like even though you're on different teams, it's pretty cool because y'all get to have a kind of a share same love that you have for the game, and you get to know a bunch of these guys pretty personally. Because you're all putting in the same work every day, so.
Yeah, and you get to come out here and compete. And we've seen it gets a little chippy sometimes between teams. I think people are loyal to their teams, which is good. I think you need some of that.
No doubt. I mean, that's one of the fun parts about being out here. You know all the guys a lot personally, so it gets pretty chippy here and there. But it's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's all competition, which you want to do because I think the main objective, we talk about this all the time on the stream, is the main objective is to develop and to grow and to get prepared for the next level. And one of those ways of growing and competing and developing, you got to learn to win.
No doubt.
So you can't just come up here and just, I'm just going to come up to the ballpark and get my reps in. No, you got to try to win a ball game because you got to practice winning.
Absolutely. I mean, and especially learning how to handle the pressure and the intensity of people talking while you're at bat, screaming at you and whatnot. I mean, you got to be able to handle that, especially at the next level. I mean, some of these guys are going to pretty big schools, and they'll hear it every game. So.
Oh yeah, you'll have student sections and stuff yelling at you. So
it's not exactly high school anymore.
No. There's a ground ball to third base. Runner stays at third. Beautiful play across the diamond right there for the first out. It's Maddox Ponsford who's had a heck of a day. He homered earlier at the plate. Makes a good play there to help his pitcher out, and it's for
Hey,
the
good play,
second
2
out.
points.
And Titus Dokes has settled in. He's got 2 down.
It's actually it's one of my roommates. I'm rooming with is Hagen Reed, so
Oh, nice.
me and him are pretty close.
I love
He's
it.
a great guy. I think he was here last year, so he was actually up at Nicholls State the year before that. So
Okay.
being in the same room with him has been pretty cool. I've got to pick his brain a little bit and kind of know where I'm going and know what it's going to be like next year going into Nicholls State.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage because there's already going to be things it's hard to you can't prepare for as a freshman,
Right.
but you'll have a pretty good idea before you get there.
No doubt.
So where in Louisiana is Nicholls State?
It's in a small town called Thibodaux, Louisiana.
How far from Baton Rouge?
It's probably like it's a good 45-minute to an hour drive, so it's pretty cool. I'll be able to go up there, see, watch some games, hang out with some people.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Whenever we have that downtime, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So, is your family like a big LSU fans then?
Yes, sir, sure are. I mean, I have family all around Louisiana, so I mean, one of those things. It's pretty cool. They all get to come watch me play when I'm down there, and it'll be pretty cool being back home. So.
Yeah, that'll be great. It's a great experience. I grew up in Salt Lake.
Okay.
And I played college ball. I played basketball at the University of Utah.
Right.
So, speaking from experience, being able to play like in front of family and friends and kind of your hometown, that's really special that a lot of kids do not get.
Absolutely.
So there's a chopper to second base right there. Hogan Hawkins
There it is.
fields it cleanly and throws a strike across the diamond. And a quick inning right there for Titus Dokes. He settles in, gets the third out. Chandler, you can go ahead and stay if you'd like, man.
Absolutely.
You know where to go.
I'm having a blast, man. I mean, shoot.
Chandler, you can feel free to stay for the rest of the game. So we'll take a quick break.
Let's do it.
Chandler's Royals are still trying to extend this lead. They're up 10-1 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. More Marshall's baseball when we come back. All right, we're back for more Marshall's baseball. It's the Red Hots and the Royals. The Royals are up 10-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Looking to extend this lead as Jake Robbins is still on the mound for the Red Hots, and Lincoln Quaintance is at the dish. Tell us something about Lincoln. You know Lincoln well?
So Lincoln actually came in pretty late to the league, but
As that ball is skied high to left field. And the play is made by Chase Groves.
Lincoln, he's another great guy. I mean, he came in late, but he seems like he's settling in pretty well. He's got a great bat. I mean, his last couple of games he's been hot. Not to mention his home run in the second inning, which is really big for us. I'm sorry, I'm talking about yesterday. Yesterday he had a grand slam.
That's right. I saw that.
Excuse me. It was a very great swing. We were down 4, down 3, I wanted to say, so it gave us the go-ahead run, which was really amazing, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, the kid's great. But yeah, I mean, I always love to see a guy stay hot. I mean,
It's contagious too, I think.
very much so.
You've seen it. Baseball is such a game of like momentum and routine, and there's times when you're in a rhythm and you're like, man, I'm never going to get out again. And then there's times when you're in a slump and you're like, man, I'm never going to get a hit again.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. I mean, everybody's gonna have their ups and downs, but I mean, it's how you it's all mindset too. It's how you keep going and just put your head down and stay positive is really the main key.
I think one thing they talk about in the big leagues, like, because it's a marathon, right? And it's inevitable you will go through hot streaks and go through cold streaks. But the best players, one is their approach during the slumps and how they show up to the ballpark and how they work every day. And then two, I think the best players can get themselves out of those slumps. So instead of having a 5-game slump, it's a 3-game slump, or they shorten them. Where sometimes the bad players they'll go 10 games.
No doubt. It's definitely a marathon, not a sprint.
And I think that's kind of the difference between the players who play in the big leagues for a long time and those who just have short stints is they're able to limit their slumps.
No doubt. I mean, we've been talking a lot of baseball, but what's kind of the difference between a slump in basketball and baseball, would you say?
It's pretty similar, like shooting slump. And
Right.
Shooting slump and hitting slump is pretty similar, except you can get yourself out of a rhythm, I think, a little bit easier in basketball. Baseball, it's tough, man,
Yeah,
because
man.
hitting is hard.
It's really hard.
Hitting is really hard. Like in basketball, like you get fouled, you get to the free throw line, you get a free shot.
No doubt.
Or you get like a fast break layup and you get some rhythm there. I want baseball a little bit too. I think you can do this. Basketball, you can get yourself in rhythm through defense and through getting guys other shots.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely tend to see that and play that way myself, because I mean, when I'll be hitting bad, and I'll make a crazy play in the outfield, and it just give me that sudden boost of confidence.
Yep.
I want to keep going, and I mean, sometimes it correlates to the bat.
Oh, what a pickoff
great
move. And that's a great tag over there by Osterhout, but Jake Robbins threw a strike right to the glove. Osterhout caught it, and Hawkins slides right into it, and that's a
big out.
That is a big out, because just like that, it's now 2 down with nobody on, and a strike on Logan Brooks, who has a hot bat today as well. He already has a home run. So, and there's a pop-up, and if that's in play, the Red Hawks will get out of this inning. And what a play. Once again, Hagen Reed has made a couple big-time plays.
Man, he's all over it today.
And just like that, the Red Hawks are out of it, and that could give them some momentum at the plate. But we'll continue this conversation about rhythm and slumps and streaks right when we get back. It's the Royals and the Red Hawks. It's now time for the bottom of the 5th when we come back. All right, you ready, Sam? All right, we're back for the bottom of the fifth. The Red Hots got a little momentum on their side, but they're still down 10-1. As Titus Dokes is back on the mound, and Chase Groves is up at the dish. He goes, turns for a bunt and just misses, try to steal a base runner right there. But like we were talking, Chandler, I just think yeah, your defensive rhythm and energy can turn into momentum at the plate. And so that's why it's important. You can't let your offense or your defense affect one or the other.
Absolutely. Never. But, I mean, kind of one of the nuances, I think, for getting out of a slump. I mean, just like we saw right here. I'm not saying this guy's in a slump. This guy's been hot at the plate. But, dude, getting out in a bunt, just seeing the ball all the way to the barrel and getting it down, getting you a free hit, it's always helps out. It gives you a little confidence boost. So,
yeah, that is also a good way to kind of get back on the swing of things. Is just simplify your approach, maybe steal a bat or something. But sometimes baseball is a little bit of a game of luck, right? Like there's times when you barrel one up and it's just you hit it right to center field, or you hit it right at the shortstop, or something along the lines, and that's going to happen. And then there's also going to be times when you miss a pitch, but it finds some grass.
Yep.
And you kind of have to just embrace it. That's what the game is.
Yeah, it's
not fair.
It really isn't. But I mean, it's the part I love about it though, because I mean, you could have 3 barrels and go 0 for 3, but I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you're swinging it well, as you're catching barrels, I mean, that's what really matters, because eventually you'll find green. So
yeah, exactly. Eventually it'll fall through, and
then your coaches can't ask for more than that. They love to see somebody. I mean, even if you're getting out every at bat, as long as you're putting balls hard in play, I mean, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, and I think they view that, quality swings, quality at bats.
We used to have a program in high school. It was called HHBs, hard hit balls, and that's how we kind of go around finding who could hit the best on the team, who should have the spot, who deserved to be on the field. We do HHBs and hard hit balls. I mean, it's everything. Yeah,
it's a good stat. And I think we see that in advanced analytics with baseball today. They've got the exit velo, launch angles, things like that, where they're quantifying those things. They're not just looking
no doubt
at pure batting average and all of those.
It's definitely a different game.
What are your thoughts on Andres Gonzalez? This dude's a beast.
He's got a great bat on him. I mean, we've got to play the Red Hots last let's say 4 games, 5 games, something like that. But it's been great. This guy's a dog. He can definitely put some damage on the board at the plate. Not somebody you want to leave a pitch over the middle for.
No. And he had a great at-bat his last AB was a very disciplined approach. I've been saying when you're down like this, you can't get it back with one swing. So you don't want to be swinging
Yep.
Out of your shoes. You want to still have a disciplined competitive approach, quality at bat. It's just got to be one pitch, one at bat at a time.
Exactly.
So name a couple guys, name some guys that you think in the league that are severely underrated, maybe don't get the acknowledgement that they deserve.
That's a great question. Everybody's got 5-tool talent, and especially in this league, a lot of guys can swing it. But there's been a lot of guys who have up and downs, and underrated. I mean, I'd have to go with I'd have to go with Maddox, my buddy Maddox. I mean, he's a 2A going to BYU, and he can really swing the bat. I mean, he hasn't got enough. I mean, he's got a bunch of chances on the mound, and he's taking advantage of it. But I mean, I feel like at the plate, he's a dog, and he's different at the plate. And I mean, he hasn't really got a lot of shine yet. But going into the playoffs and in the World Series, he's definitely gonna be a big part of our team and be a big factor.
He's had a good day today at third and at the plate, and I love the Royals infield. I think Hogan and Bodie Guerrero do a great job up the middle. Chase Rivers will play here at third.
No doubt.
And he's been a dog as well this year. He's had a great year.
Bryce Rivers.
Oh, sorry, Bryce.
Yeah. That's one of my it's gonna be one of my teammates.
Yeah, Nicholls State. Yeah, the Mobile, Alabama kid.
We're getting a good one, that's for sure.
Yep.
He's a great kid.
So he plays well, and he's a guy that there's been times when you guys have been down, but he's a guy that, again, he's always competing, always having quality ABs, and trying to be a spark.
No doubt, especially like kind of like me an example. when you don't have the height and you don't have the ideal like look, you wanna be like that. You wanna be the dog. You wanna be the guy who's hard to get out and play. And I mean that's one of those things that when a pitcher sees you coming up, they say, "Oh crap, look, this is who I have to face. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a dogfight." So, I mean, especially that's what Bryce does well. And then, I mean, as smaller players, it's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah, you got to make up for it in other ways, because the reality is coaches will see you, or recruiters will see you, and the first thing they'll say is, he's small.
Yep.
But you got to give them something to outshine that.
Exactly, and that's what I think he does. He does very well. I mean, I'd like to say that's kind of my gameplay too. Just being underlooked my whole life, and just be able to. It's mental mindset. Just being able to go out there and tell everybody that you're the guy. I mean, you're gonna do it no matter what. It doesn't matter how height. Doesn't matter anything. And that's one of the things I love about baseball is you don't have to be 6'4", 250 to come out here and hit the ball and do your job, be a dog. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, we always say it on the stream. You hit, you don't sit.
Exactly.
And then you have good energy, attitude. You play hard. You play the right way. It's
a big thing coaches look for nowadays.
And that's a big strikeout right there, as Gonzalez goes down on strikes. And Titus Dokes has done a pretty good job. He's looked good as he's maintained this lead. And I'm not sure what the call is here. What's going on? Or was it a foul ball, or
maybe an interference call?
Oh, perhaps.
Yep, interference.
Oh, wow. Interference on the batter?
And on the strike three swing.
Yeah, wow.
You don't see that very often.
No, you don't. And usually, because umpires are pretty lenient on strike three swings, especially, I didn't see what Andres did, but if Andres kind of stays within the box and stays within his swing, they usually kind of let that go unless it's pretty obvious. I didn't see it.
I didn't quite see it, but I think he might have stepped over the plate a little bit on that throw. But that's a good job by Lincoln behind the plate, because, I mean, as a catcher, when you see it's runner take off like that and the batter unbalanced, you want to just get that throw off because you never know what could happen, especially like this.
Yeah, it's a good read if that was the case. I kind of took my eyes off it. I didn't quite see it.
It's a prime example.
Yeah, it's a headsy play, and that's kind of a blow there for the Red Hots, because they could have had some potential momentum. And Ronnie is needing a question. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Jaco for the Blue Crew got thrown out earlier this year at the U, but last year when we were doing I came and did some games with Mike Chandler, and I saw about 5 coaches just like go at it with the umpire.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Has that happened yet this year?
I haven't seen much of it. We were playing the Blue Crew, one of the games, got a little antsy, but no, most of the time I feel like maybe a little bit later on in the season when things start to get more tense and it start mattering a little bit more than it does preseason, or not preseason, like middle of season. Definitely might get a little bit more. So you might see a little more of that, but no, I can't say I have.
Yeah, not yet, but it may be later on in the season for sure.
I have heard some funny stories though.
Yeah.
About coaches in past years.
Which is good. You got to have. It's good. The standard is you got to have a high standard, because you got to have something that the players need to shoot for, and winning and being competitive, it matters. Even though this is a summer development league, but you got to keep that standard, because the reality is everyone's going to fall short of the standard just because we're imperfect players. We're going to make mistakes. You guys are young. But if you lower the standard, then the lower the play will be. And a tough play over at first base by Chase Marlowe. And I think a play like that, Marlowe may just want to eat it really quick or anything underhanded. But infield hit there by Richie Moore.
Yeah, he's also been a great batter to play against this last couple of games. Richie Moore, he's got a great swing. It's a really fluid lefty swing, and kid can do some damage. He just finds a way on. So
Chandler, growing up, Louisiana and Texas, did you have a favorite MLB team? Did you cheer for anyone specifically?
So I always liked the Houston Astros, not because of bandwagon or anything, but just because Alex Bregman, that was my favorite player growing up, and watching him play at LSU. I mean,
oh yeah.
And also Jose Altuve, as you know, is a small guy, and I've taken a lot of from his game and just try to implement it in mine.
That ball is rocketed, and what a play.
There we go.
What a pick by Hogan Hawkins in the flip to Bodie Guerrero, and right on cue as I was talking about the middle infield. But Garrett Wheeler barreled that one up, and Hogan Hawkins was able to stay with it, flip it for the third out. And with all of that, the Royals keep the lead 10-1, and we'll head to the sixth inning here at Gates Field. We'll be back. PVD and Chandler Jr. on Good Kind Network. The action continues here at Gates Field. It's Marshall's baseball, and it's the Royals and the Red Hots. We entered the top of the sixth inning, and it's Jake Robbins on the mound still for the Red Hots. He's done a great job keeping the Royals at bay after a quick last inning. He's put up 2 zeros. And Chase Marlowe's up at the dish right here. But, Chandler, we're talking about Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve. So, do you remember the 2017 World Series at all?
How could I forget?
Okay.
How could I forget? It was a lot of fun being able to say I was a fan.
Yeah.
Even though nobody. It's a good play.
Good play there by Peterson over at second base for the first out for the Red Hots.
Chase, he's another great hitter. Been a big part of our team this year. Been really big for us at moments. I'd like to compare him to Kyle Schwarber just because that's our nickname for him. He's got a great swing. He looks just like
Schwarbombs.
Schwarbombs, yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
I love it. So I'm a Braves fan, Chandler. So
Okay.
obviously in 01, the Braves and the Astros went head-to-head.
Yep.
The thing about the Astros, so they had the 17 controversy, is there's another ground ball to Peterson once again, and he makes 2 plays. And Jake Robbins is throwing a gem. He's down. He came into the game when he was down 10-1, but since then he's
done a great job.
Done a great job.
Can't ask for more of a pitcher from that. I mean, guys, Dennis John locked us down so far. Cole Marzo up to the plate.
So I mean, I think they went in 17. They won in 17. It was a little controversial. They went back in 19 and lost. That one was a tough one because every team, I don't know if you remember that one, but the Nationals, but no home team won.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask my dad, he'll talk your ear off about the Braves. He's a Braves fan.
I love it.
From Atlanta, grew up there, so I mean, he's definitely a big fan of the Braves and their run back then.
Yeah, we've been the Braves. They've been dominant. They've had dominating years since, but haven't had the same postseason success.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are they doing this season?
So this season they've been last year they struggled. They had a bunch of injuries, didn't make the playoffs for the first time in years, really since like 2016. And then this year they've been the best team in baseball all year round, but the last 15 games so they've struggled. And the Phillies are right behind them now in the division. They had a huge lead in the division, but They're still really good. And they're still banged up, and they're still playing good ball. They lost to the Mets today, unfortunately, but they've won 2 out of the first 3. But
Yeah, that's
it just
awesome.
shows how hard, it's tough to win, man. The postseason is
It really is. I mean,
it's a grind. It's probably the hardest. It seems like it's the hardest championship to win.
tough play from the catcher.
What a play in the Red Hots. Looking like 2 different teams today. I think they thought the game started at 8 o'clock because since 8 they've been playing some great ball. But before that they started a little slow, and that's 3 straight zeros on the board. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. They only have 4 hits.
It's something you don't usually see a lot. I mean, usually there's runs scored every inning in this, especially in this league. But yeah, it's some great defensive plays from the Red Hots, and great performance on the mound so far from the guy.
Titus Dokes is going to try to keep the Red Hots right where they're at. And we'll be back for the bottom of the 6th here at Gatesfield. All right, we're back. It's the Royals and the Red Hots. The game has been flying by in the last few innings since Chandler Jr.'s joined the broadcast.
Really
We're
has been.
happy to have him on. And Titus Dokes is back on the mound, and he's thrown a couple gems too. 2 straight zeros on the board. They've had 3 straight zeros. They've only given up 4 hits, so the pitchers for the Royals have been lights out. But dangerous bat at the plate. Austin Finnegan, the kid heading to Cal Berkeley, up at the dish.
That's definitely what we've been looking for pitching wise. I mean, our coach, he's a great guy. I mean, he handles all the pitching pretty well. I mean, I can't say that he'll be pretty happy. He'll be pretty happy after this game.
Oh,
His
yeah.
performance. I mean, especially if they keep shoving like this.
Yeah, if you put up a performance like this where you keep, not only runs off the board but hits.
No doubt. I mean, that's been the biggest thing, especially for any team in this league, is keeping the hits to a minimum, and I mean that's kind of the name of the game, but it's mainly walks and hits, and I've been doing a great job of it these last 3 innings.
You can have a lot of success at this level if you do 2 things. 1, you don't walk guys, don't give free bases.
Yep.
And just like that. And then 2, get your work done early. Like your first couple pitches, they got to be competitive pitches to try to get strikes on the board. Because like we said, if you consistently get down in the count, and I wonder if they track. I'm assuming coaches track that.
Yeah.
If a guy might be getting outs, but if he's starting 80% of his at bats, they're 2-0 counts, 3-1 counts. Eventually, like we've talked about, those batters are gonna catch up to it.
No doubt. I mean, but that's why batters they look for pitches early in the count, just so they can put some damage on early and try to get the pitchers to not like get them in the position they want to be in, per se.
Yeah, and you might be that first pitch
Might just be your
best pitch. So you got to come into the box ready to hit. Now, you still want to be disciplined. So I think maybe this is a question for you, is like, what is your approach? I remember as a player, I came to the approach and I was looking kind of for a spot on that first pitch, and if you threw it there, I was going to attack. But even if I knew it was a strike, but it was something I couldn't really barrel, you just you let it go.
Early in the count, I try to mainly look middle away and try to get a pitch down low that I like, because I'm more of a low zone kind of guy. Like, I don't like swinging anything above my chest or my shoulders, the letters, which, I mean, it's different for everybody. But I mean, especially early in the count, I'll really attack with pitches, low fastballs in the zone, just try to drive them away.
And then obviously as you get 2 strikes on you, now you got to be less picky. You got to fight and live to fight another day. As that one is poked to right field, and that's going to drop for a base hit for Hagen Reed. The kid has had a great day in the field, and it translates to the plate right there, and the Red Hots got something rolling with nobody out and runners on first and second, but they've been in this position before but haven't been able to capitalize. But now it's the University of Utah Ute, Seth Peterson, up at the plate. The Red Hots are trying to chip away at this lead here.
I mean, just like I was talking about. I mean, if you keep swinging the bat, you're gonna find the green eventually. And I mean, that's been a lot of this game, and a lot of these hits have been slap hits to the right side, and it's definitely showing. Got him in a good position here. Man on first and second, no outs. Big spot for the Red Hots.
And so far, Titus Dokes and the Royals pitchers have been able to get out of this. And I think the key here is you just want to try to keep the ball low, try to get some soft contact, and realize really in the grand you want to keep the momentum, but these runs really don't mean much. So if you're Titus, you just want to punch the zone and try to get outs.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point in the game, this early in the game, or this late in the game, and the lead the Royals have, you want to try to make them hit the ball, make them earn it. So if you can pound the zone here and get some strikes, that'll be big time.
Good time to read down here.
As Titus winds and fires, and that one is fouled off. As Seth Peterson is down to 2 strikes. So we always talk about here, you got runners on less than 2 outs. You got to be a little bit unselfish at the plate. Make sure that you just put the ball in play. Be productive in your approach. If anything, you're going to get out, you want to have a productive out. Try to move the runners up 90 feet.
I mean, that's the biggest thing here. Good block from behind the plate, Lincoln. Keep the runners where they're at.
Yeah, I think Lincoln's done a great job behind the plate. That's one thing we've noticed is that how good the guys in the big leagues are. There's hardly pass balls.
Absolutely.
And those guys are throwing nasty junk, oftentimes in the dirt, and those catchers keep the ball in front of them.
Yeah, I can't say.
Here's speak of the devil right there.
Yeah, I can't say. I would like to be a catcher, especially this level.
No.
Can't be fun.
No, it's a grind back there. I don't know how catchers do it. I always said I would play any position except for catcher.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I mean, I'll go catch fly balls all day, but as soon as you throw a ball in the dirt,
no,
I will be looking the other way.
Did you ever play in the infield?
I played a little bit in high school, early on, freshman, sophomore year. I played a little bit of second base.
And that's a huge strikeout for Titus Dokes right there to get Seth Peterson, and that's a tough strikeout for the Red Hots. But this is what they've done all day is they've had some opportunities to score some runs, like runners in second and third with no outs, and haven't been able to capitalize. But the Royals are not out of the woods yet as Cash Polson comes up to the plate. You could be like the next Dustin Pedroia, man.
Never got that. Hey.
As that one is slammed to center field, it's going
chance.
back to the wall, and it is gone. Cash Polson, a 3-run bomb, and the Red Hots put a crooked number up on the scoreboard. Chandler, what are your thoughts on that one?
That's a great swing. I mean, that was a great approach. First pitch, like we were talking about, you don't want to miss that. Sometimes it might just be your best pitch, and that's exactly what the Red Hots need to get some momentum going.
Cash Polson did not miss that one. Like you said, saw a pitch that he liked. Hips and hands through the zone. And it skies over the center field wall. It's a 3-run shot. The catcher from Lehigh, Utah, heading to BYU. Beautifully done And the Red Hawks are now back into this game. It's 10-4. Yeah, that was
They
beautiful.
put a great swing on that.
The other guys, your teammates that hit home runs earlier today, it was kind of similar. It's usually those home run hits, the swing just looks so effortless, right? It's just smooth through the zone, hips through the zone, hands through, barrel follows.
Absolutely.
And you kind of just let the pitch do the work.
That's one of the main things. I mean, especially in the box, you wanna stay fluid, and you want to stay relaxed. That's the main thing. You don't want to be tense. You don't want to have your hands tight, because I mean, especially this level, when you're seeing the speed and the amount of stuff that these guys have. I mean, you gotta stay relaxed. And
As that one has poked the outfield again, and the Red Hawks have got something rolling here. It's Hudson Osterhout, the first baseman, and a little bit of a one-out rally here, as this game is far from over here at Gates Field. But yeah, that light, yeah, you can't be a tense at bat. You can't be a tense at the plate.
I mean, that's a mistake. I mean, a lot of guys make, especially when you're in a slump, you're struggling. You're gonna want to be tense, and just like a lot of guys, they think about mechanics a lot. They think about how they, what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right, and that's one of the main things. Those are the things you have to fix in the cage, and then at the plate when you are in a slump and maybe you're not doing as well as you think you might be doing in a game. You gotta stay fluid, and you just gotta stay relaxed, and it'll go a long way. That's for sure.
Trust your mechanics.
Yep.
I think trust the work you've put in. Be confident in your mechanics. Trust your reps. I think that's a big thing I've learned throughout my career. Is I was always a guy who was getting extra work in the gym and all those things, but that only is beneficial as long as you trust your preparation. Trust it. If you know that you've put the work in the cage, then you say to yourself, I deserve to have success. Hey, I put in the work. I came to the ballpark prepared. I deserve to have success, have confidence in myself.
And that's the mindset you're going to have to bring with you in every at-bat and
Because
preparation.
Yeah, because if you are, whether you think you can or you think you can, either way you're wrong. You're right.
Yep. That's a quote I actually grew up with. My pops always said that to me back in the, even to this day, actually, still says it to me.
It's simple and it's a little cliche, but it's true. Like if you're up at the box and you already are doubting yourself, you're done.
Literally. Yep.
Because it's a game of failure, and that's not going to do you any good. So you got to have that confidence at the dish. As Chase Groves is up to the plate, and Red Hawks dugout's got a little bit of life. And they're trying to add to this lead because it's 10-4 now, but a couple more runs, and the Royals' bats have been shut down the last 3 innings. So the game is still up in the air.
So I know you cover all this baseball. Did you have a baseball career growing up? Or?
I played my whole life, all throughout high school. I played baseball, basketball, and football.
Okay.
Baseball was my first love. Basketball just kind of took over, and that's what I really started to get recruited for basketball. So I kind of shifted my attention there. But yeah, I played baseball all throughout high school, and that one's fouled line our way. Oh, geez, look alive.
Heads up.
But in another life, I would pursue baseball. I got to the point, I prioritized basketball for sure, but I would probably been like a low-level JUCO recruit in baseball. I played third base and pitched.
I mean, it was kind of the same way for me in high school. Being a multi-sport athlete and whatnot, you kind of have to fall in love with the one game. As much as you love every game, and
what a play by Maddox Ponsford right there, your boy Chandler.
So slow roller right there. It's a great play.
And just in that situation, you got to get one out.
Yep, on the move too. But yeah, as I was saying,
what sports did you play?
I played a little bit of football my freshman year, but it was mainly I did track, football, basketball, and baseball. And I eventually started eliminating them as the years went on because I fell in love with baseball, and it's always been my main dream and goal, and there's just nothing like it. But I mean, it's always good. I'll be glad I played multiple sports in high school because it's the same way. I mean, you get little different aspects of every game, and especially baseball. When it comes down to it, it's a very life-changing game because I mean, I mean, there's so many different like aspects. There's so many different things you learn that apply to life that you learn from baseball. I mean, I think there's something different with every single sport. So, getting to play every sport growing up was just really big deal to me.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think there's so much benefit as Andres Gonzalez takes one high and he's up 2-0. There's so much benefit in playing multiple sports, and so that was very important to me to continue to play the other sports, even though basketball kind of became the one where it's like, okay, this is my best sport, and this is where my future is. It was very beneficial for me to play the other ones. One, because I enjoyed them, but two, I do think they help with your main sport for sure.
So the real question is, do you play any golf at all, or?
I do not. I'm actually terrible at golf. Golf is the one sport I cannot play competently.
Yeah.
Every other sport I've been able to pick up, but I can't. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my baseball swing just gets in the way of the mechanics. My baseball swing does not translate. I don't know why.
No, I'm the same way. If you saw my golf swing, you definitely know instantly I was a baseball player.
Yeah.
So.
But I've seen dudes. I have some of my teammates I grew up playing high school with are legit golfers and can hit the ball a mile.
Yep.
But man, I cannot for the life of me. I just top it all the time, and
yeah, it's definitely a frustrating game, especially when you're first getting into it, or you take a little break off, because it's not easy at all.
No, and it's a little bit. They say oh, you're a baseball player, you should be able to swing. I'm like, the swings are different.
Right. Yeah.
There's similar hip motion and follow through, but the dynamic of your legs and your arms, you don't really swing. You don't swing straight arm.
Nope, not at all.
So.
I mean, a lot of people compare it to swinging off of a tee, baseball-wise, but I mean, I can't see where they're coming from with that.
No,
it's not that easy.
Your hands are too far away from the ball. If that makes sense.
I agree. No, it's a lot of motion.
Yeah.
It's not quick. It's like a quick reflex. It's not like baseball. I mean, hard play up the middle.
As a great play across the diamond. What a play!
What a play to get this out. That's big time.
Hogan Hawkins, web gem right there. And I was saying it earlier, Chandler, I love this Royals middle infield. That's a big play. Titus Dokes tips his cap to his middle infielders.
Absolutely.
A huge third out.
Yeah, I mean, those guys have crazy range in the middle, and they definitely lock it down.
Oh, yeah, he had to field that and get it out of his glove quickly, because that ball was hit into the middle. But it's 10-4 here for the Royals. They got to try to get some runs back here as we head to the 7th inning, which might be our last inning. We got to confirm that. I'm not sure if we're playing 8 or 7, but we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for Royals Red Hots baseball. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Might have an overturned play.
Did he challenge it?
I want to say that they challenged it, but the Red Hots actually ran off the field and were getting ready to go for the infield. And
are we back, Sam? Yeah. Okay, I guess they overturned the call. I'm not sure how they can do that or how they did that. Is there there's not a replay system, is there?
I don't.
I mean, other than our stream, there is aware, but.
Yeah, you don't really see that often at all. I mean, the Red Hots were getting ready to go play infield or go play defense, and they just overturned it.
Wow.
Man on first and third, 2 outs.
That changes things because now, yeah, like you said, Chandler, we got runners on the corners, and looks like there might be a pitching change being made.
Yeah, it also changes a lot for Titus. I mean, the pitching wise, you think the inning's over, and telling you have to come back out there.
Yeah, that's tough. But I guess we'll just stay right here during the pitching break.
Yeah, that's definitely odd. I don't know how they did that.
Yeah, I don't know who made the call or made the change. But this is part of the game, right? Like, this is especially new age baseball. ABS system challenges. You think you may have the out, you think you have the strike, but then it gets overturned. You got to be able to have the fortitude to stay focused and stay disciplined and lock in and say to yourself, okay, shoot, well, okay, we just got to make the next play. Just make the next play.
No doubt. I mean, especially at the next level too. I mean, you never know. Especially you might think one thing during the game, and then they go to the replay, and it's different. So you gotta keep that same mindset.
Yeah, because in this situation, the Royals, you could be down on yourself, you could complain, but that doesn't do you any good. Now the reality is, okay, you got to get another out, and this game is still in the balance as Mason Hartle is now the pitcher on the mound for the Royals. The right-handed pitcher from Saratoga Springs, Utah. Do you know if Mason has committed anywhere?
I'm not too sure. I think Mason might have came in a little bit late to the league. I think we've only seen him out here a couple times, but from what I've seen so far, he's been pretty good on the mound. He's a great guy.
So Mason is kind of coming in a little bit of a mess. He's got a 6-run cushion, but try not to get it too much out of hand that way. It's going to be Richie Moore up at the plate. So what is your first, I would say, like your first sports memory that you remember, like whether it be like watching the NBA, the NFL, MLB? What's your first year you remember? Because you were born. What year were you born?
2007.
So what? What is like your first sports memory?
Would you have to? Are we talking about like watching or playing?
How about watching, and then we'll do playing.
Watching. Shoot. First sports memory watching. Probably. I mean, it's a great question. Probably when LSU won a national championship in 2009.
Okay, yeah.
My parents brought me to the game, and I was definitely very young, but that's one of my core memories from when I was a kid.
That's a good memory.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, there's a ball fired in from the outfield.
But I mean, playing wise, it's gotta be. I mean, first memory, or I mean, there's a difference between first and best, but
Yeah, we can do both. We'll start with first, as Richie Moore is up to the plate here, kid from Cal Poly, San Diego, California.
first memories probably had to be scoring my first goal in soccer when I was a Jet.
Nice. The swarm soccer
Yep.
ball where everyone just ran to the ball.
Yep. No passing needed. Just
No.
just kick and run.
Yep, kick and run. What about the best?
I mean, it's the same. I mean, same answer as Actually, I mean, my best memory would actually have to be probably this past season with my high school. We made it pretty deep into the playoffs. I got the chance, and God willing, I got the opportunity to be bases loaded, 2 outs with the game on the line, and I had a walk-off grand slam in the
No
playoffs.
way.
So
Holy cow.
I'd have to say that's my best memory.
What were you down?
We were down, I want to say it was 5-2.
No way,
yep,
man.
5
Down
to
3 and a grand slam to win it?
Bottom of the
Wow.
7th. It doesn't get anything like that. It's
No.
under the lights, late game, and it was.
As that ball is hammered by Richie Moore, it's got a shot, and it is out of here.
Wow.
A laser frozen rope line drive bomb. It's a 3-run bomb, and the Red Hawks capitalized on the overturned call. We got ourselves a ball game. It's 10-7.
And just like that, fellas. I mean, that's the game.
Wow.
It's 97 exit velo off the bat, 384. That's a swing.
The kid heading to Cal Poly did not miss that. Hips and hands through the zone. And it's still traveling.
Like I said, that's not somebody you wanna leave a pitch up in the middle like that.
Middle. And he did not miss it. And just like that, it's 10-7. They've scored 6 runs here. And baseball is a game of there's funny bounces and things. We could have been out of that inning and it'd be 10-4, and instead,
it's a different game now.
Holy cow, I love it. Love to see it. The Red Hawks are now back into this ball game. And that's exactly what we were talking about like earlier, Chandler, even before you got on here. The Red Hawks' job is just, when you get down big, just chip away.
Yep. I mean, that's one of those things we've been having to deal with a lot these last couple games. I mean, we've gotten plenty of runs scored on us in the first or second inning these last 3 games. We've had to play kind of playing down, and it's the main thing is just chipping away and getting guys on to have that opportunity to get that one hit that changes everything. So that's what the Red Hots been doing. That was a great swing by Richie Moore.
Yeah, just one at bat at a time. One at bat at a time, and just string it away. And the one thing is the Red Hots pitcher is strike 3 and a much needed third out for the Royals. They get out of the inning. Mason Hartle with the K on Garrett Wheeler. But not without some serious damage done. We got ourselves a ball game. The Royals are back to the plate and trying to get some more runs here. We'll take a quick break, but it's time for the top of the 7th. It's 10-7, Royals.
Wow.
All right, folks, we're back for more Marshall's baseball, and thank you for those that are tuning in. We got a ball game on our hands. It's now 10-7 after the Royals were up 10-1. The Red Hots have stormed back. They scored 6 runs last inning, and now they're within 3. And Bodie Guerrero is at the plate for the Royals to try to get some of those runs back. And Connor Drockman is on the mound here for the Red Hots, trying to keep the Royals at bay. See if the Royals can kind of get a little bit of momentum back. Drockman deals and outside. Bodie Guerrero, the kid from American Fork, Utah, at Salt Lake Community College, one of the top JUCOs in the country. And he swings through that one, and he's down on strikes. Drockman with a great pitch. Keep the Red Hots rally and momentum going. The right-handed pitcher also heading to slick. So that was a teammate versus teammate right there, the kid from West Jordan, Utah.
I've seen some pretty good matchups between future teammates that have been pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it's fun to see right there.
Definitely gets a little bit more competitive when you know it's your boy.
Oh yeah, you got to hear for that.
Yep.
You got to hear about that. Hey, they're gonna hear about that like next spring. They're
Yep.
gonna talk about it.
No doubt. But I mean, that's the fun thing about this league. There's plenty of games. You always get another chance to face the guy again. So.
Yep. That's kind of the beauty of this league too. Is since you guys play every day, it's if you have a bad day, you just go home, wash it off,
Yep.
come back to the ballpark ready to play and compete the next day.
Yep.
What tell the fans that are listening kind of like your guys' daily schedule, because I know in the mornings, like
So-
you have yoga or weights
Yep.
or anything like that.
I don't mind giving you the breakdown. So, I mean, pretty much every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have yoga. So
What time?
yoga, we have to be there at 7 a.m. sharp. and
Whoa.
then, yep.
Even after a late night here?
Yeah, we'll have plenty of late nights. And then, I mean, right now it's mandatory. So most of the guys, I mean, most everybody's pretty much there, and it's pretty cool, especially being there that early. I mean, you get to talk to everybody, and you get to make a lot of friends there, especially for guys that are on the league. But usually we'll start with the 7 a.m. yoga, and then depending on the day, Monday through Friday, we have different times at what time we work out between if you're outfield pitchers or catchers or infielders. So we'll have usually 9:30. It's from 8 to 10:30. I think that's how far it goes to the different times you're allowed to work out, and then usually I'll work out, and then
As Drockman, another K. Shock him up, lock him up right there for the second out. That's back-to-back Ks for the kid from West Jordan, Utah. He's keeping the Red Hots right in striking distance as Bernstein goes down.
sure is. It's another great batter.
So, yeah, after the 10:30 weights.
So 10:30 weights, I'll usually go back to the hotel, get some food, and go back, get with my friends, chill out for a little bit, and then we'll go hit, get some cuts in the cages, and then
Here at the field?
no, not the field, at the facility.
Oh, the facility, yeah.
We have a facility which is awesome. It's a great place. It has everything we need to.
Yep.
Between if you're a pitcher, position player, I mean, it has everything you need, and the weight room's just it's legit. It's very elite. So I mean, it's been really nice being able to get all my work in there, and I mean, I'll get my cuts in, and then by that time it's game time. So that's usually my
I can't
average
believe
day.
you guys start at 7 a.m.
Right.
Especially some of these games are late.
I know. A lot of guys.
Wow.
So we had the opportunity to play a 10 a.m. game at Utah the other day, and I mean, I don't know why they don't start doing that, because that was pretty nice.
As Parker
It's a
Smith
shot.
rockets one down the left field line. It's a frozen rope line drive. This is going to be 2. It goes all the way to the corner. And Parker Smith, a little 2-out rally gets started here for the Royals. That was a rocket, one of the hardest hit balls of the day for the kid heading to the University of Michigan.
96.9 off the bat. It's a great swing by Parker. It's what we need to get something going right here.
And that was needed because Drockman was rolling on the mound and mixes up
Yep.
the rhythm a little bit, and now you set the table for Lincoln Quaintance, and you can get a run here. If the Royals can get a run here, get a little bit more insurance.
That
That'll
is
help.
something I have to say we've been doing well this season. Is our two out hits and our 2-out rallies have been very very good and very elite, and it's got us in some positions that very good positions that we've been able to jump on this past couple games. So
That's what great teams do. Is they're hard outs. They're
Yep.
hard to get out. They rally with 2, and they don't give in. And that's what teams that win a lot of ball games is. Parker heads for third, and it's a foul ball by Quaintance. That's the thing that I mean I knew you guys are out here grinding. I know it's every day. I understand the grind. The thing that I am impressed with though is because the lack of sleep. You guys got to be really disciplined with your sleep.
I mean,
after a late
yeah.
night ball game, you got to get some food, get some refuel, and then get to bed.
No doubt, but I mean, I'll give credit to Chad, the people who run the games and run the times, and I think that's part of the reason why the games might be going on so late, like a 4 p.m. 7 p.m. game, and those are pretty late games. So I mean, but it really helps us going forward, because those early mornings you have plenty of time to recover and sleep and do what you need to do to be ready for that upcoming game. So I mean, it's very very beneficial.
So what I would rather do, if I was choosing the schedule, if I could choose it, let's say I was one of you guys, I would rather just kind of go, I'd rather push yoga back
Right.
a couple hours.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
You do yoga, do my weights, even get my swings in, get some food, and like shorten my rest time, and then come to the ballpark. I'd rather do bang, 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 bang than have to wake up early. There's a chopper, and that may get through. That does, and Parker Smith's heading home. Here comes the throw to the
Close
plate.
play at home.
And he throws a strike to get out Parker Smith. What a throw by Garrett Wheeler to make the play and to keep the Red Hots within striking distance.
That's a great heads-up bang-bang play right there.
Wow. I like the aggressiveness. Parker Smith, he got a good jump, and he did not slow down. Garrett Wheeler had plenty of time. He fields it cleanly, makes a strong throw, and what a ball game this has turned into. It's 10-7 here. It's now time for the bottom of the 7th, and we'll take a quick break for more Marshall's Baseball on Good Kind Network. All right, we're back, and it's the bottom of the 7th here as the Red Hots are trying to make a run back at the the Royals. They were down 10-1, and it's now a 3-run ball game, 10-7. And Austin Finnegan, who's had a solid day at the plate, is leading things off. Mason Hartle is back on the mound here for the Royals.
Definitely a lot closer ball game than I thought it was going to end up being. But I mean, as we were talking about earlier, can't get comfortable with the lead, especially like this. No runs scored in the last 4 innings for the Royals, and like you were saying, just can't get comfortable, especially in this league. Elite hitters will find a way to score, so you definitely have to stay on the gas for sure.
Yeah, you do.
3-1 count.
Oh, and an opening walk here for Finnegan, and this is where the Royals can get in a little bit of trouble here.
Hager, who's had a great day infield and outfield. I mean, defensively and offensively, had a great day. See if he can produce some right here.
Remember that big play that he made, which again, at the time it was 10-1. But he made that big play which saved a couple runs.
Right, sure did.
And so that's the thing. That's why you just always you never stop competing regardless of the score, because you never know what play is going to come back to be a factor.
Yeah, and that's also one of the things I like that they added to major leagues recently is saved runs.
Yeah.
So if you're an outfielder, for instance, if you make a play with bases loaded, 2 outs, and dive in play, I mean that's 3 runs saved, and that's a great stat. I think they should have had it for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Defensive runs saved.
Yep.
As that ball's fouled off on the 2-0 count, it's now 2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, especially as an outfielder who likes to go out and lay out for make some crazy plays. I definitely like that stat.
Oh yeah. Those are some tough reads to make too. When you got runners on and there's 2 down, and you know if you dive, you better get it.
Yep.
Because if it goes by you, it's going to go a long way. But who's an outfielder that you really like, really enjoy watching or try to emulate, or some of your favorite guys?
If I had to, that's a great question. I mean, there's so many stud outfielders nowadays, and then I've taken a lot from a lot of people's game. And shoot, if I had to,
that looked like that may have been a strike.
yeah, that was close.
If it could have been held on to by Lincoln back there.
I mean, Lincoln's done a great job coming in late while Quincy Pence he's out right now, so he's done a great job locking it down for his last couple games. It's been great.
2-2 count here to Hagen Reed. Mason Harlow rocks and fires and just misses. We got a full count. So I, as a big Braves fan, obviously grew up watching them. Andrew Jones was like an unbelievable center fielder, 10 Gold Gloves.
No doubt.
A guy that he played pretty shallow.
Yep.
But he had the speed. As there's a ball 4 walk by Harlow. That's a tough pitch right there. Some other guys that are fun to watch now. I mean, Michael Harris is center fielder for the Braves, is great. Oh man, I mean, back in the day, you had for the Astros, you had like Michael Brantley and Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker's a great example.
Some guy, I mean, Ronald Acuna Jr.'s got a great arm out there. He'll put out some guys.
I don't know. I mean, I really like to simulate Mookie Betts in the outfield a lot. I like him a lot. Just he leaves it all out there for sure, and then he has some pretty nice plays.
It's crazy how he can now play. You can put that dude at any position.
No,
it's
right.
crazy.
Yep.
He can be he's like a Gold Glove level player at every position, which is.
Yep, it's very rare nowadays.
Yeah. You catch right? You do everything right?
Yeah, I do everything right.
Yeah, I do everything right.
This guy was to my earlier Maddox. He's been really good for us on the mound in some really tight situations over the last couple of weeks. He's came in and closed us out, done his job. And he can also swing the bat pretty well going to BYU next year.
So Maddox is coming into pitch.
Yep.
And he's coming into a big situation here.
Out of Colorado, I mean, he can definitely throw it. Kid sits 93, 94, even up to 90, 96. So he's been really big for us.
So you got 2 Maddoxes in the lineup. You got Maddox Ponsford at third.
Yep.
Kid from San Diego kid from San Marcos who's going to San Diego. And then Maddox heading to BYU here on the mound now. Maddox Burnett. And so he's coming into a big opportunity right here. Runners on first and second. There's nobody down in a tight ball game.
We got two runners on.
Yep, first and second, and Seth Peterson up at the plate here. The Ute with an opportunity to make this game a little bit more interesting, but you can kind of feel it in the air. The tides have shifted. The momentum is on the Red Hot side, and the pressure is on the Royals. And that's one thing that that you can use to your advantage when you're down. Is you get down early, then you kind of gather yourself. And you're like, hey, we're down 10-1. We got nothing to lose. Let's just go out and play ball.
Yep.
Who cares about the score? Forget about the score. Forget about what's happened. Let's just go out, have competitive, productive at-bats. Let's just go play.
Yep.
And then what happens is the Royals, the team with the lead, they tend to play a little tense because they don't want to be that team that gives up the lead.
Absolutely.
I've been on both sides of that equation, and It's a lot more fun to be the team trailing, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
it sure is. I mean, as much as you'd like to be the team leading the whole game, which is it's always a blessing, always nice, especially when you get that many runs early on in the game. I mean, it's a blast though, coming back and having a great comeback with the team doesn't get old.
As Peterson squares to bunt again, he's done that in the last couple at bats. I think he's trying to maybe, if he's trying to sacrifice, infield's in a little bit, so the corners are in. Be kind of more of a sacrifice than trying to steal a hit.
Especially this late in the game, especially like you were saying, when you're playing tense, even getting a bunt down when you're high tense situations like this. I mean, it's a good strategy because it forces the defense to make a play and forces them to get that out.
Yeah, chaos could ensue if you lay it down and maybe a bad throw and
Absolutely.
you produce some runs that way. And so this is where defensively you got to just be extra disciplined and extra focused and just make fundamental plays and just get outs. You just want to get outs right here. Even in this situation, you trade a run for an out. Up 3. 2-0 count.
Let him swing away right there.
As Maddox Burnett finds the corner there on Seth Peterson, 2-1. Runners on first and second. Here in the bottom of the 7th. The Red Hots got 6 outs to work with, trying to get back into this game.
Squares up, first strike. 2-2 count.
Now you got to swing away right here, 2-2. Look to attack, and again, you just want to have a productive out in this situation. Try to put something maybe to the right side out of double play territory and try to move the runners up 90 feet. Burnett holds, checks second, rocks and fires. Ooh, just high up above the zone. We call that a big league take right there, Chandler.
That's a great take right there. It's just like you were saying, being disciplined, and especially situations like this. I mean,
that's a great pitch though by Maddox, because that's a pitch right there. It's close enough.
that a lot of people,
guys are going to go for
a
it.
lot of people will chase for sure.
So it's a good competitive 2-strike pitch, and we'll do it again at 3-2 as he takes a step off the mound and walks Finnegan back to the base. Big pitch right here, full count. Burnett sets, winds and fires. Another similar pitch. Peterson stays disciplined, lets it go by. It's high. Now we got bases loaded, nobody out. The Red Hots are knocking on the door.
Here we go.
I mean, those are 2 good pitches right there. I think both a little high in the zone. They are balls, but competitive enough where a batter could chase, but Peterson lays off.
Last pitch was 95 up in the zone.
Yeah, geez.
It's an easy ball to chase, especially at that speed.
Yeah, it's a good pickup right there. And Peterson lets it go by and sets the table now for Cash Polson. Nobody out and bases loaded. Similar pitch right there. He's got to just bring it down a little bit, get back in the zone. Now you got bases. Now you got runners. You can't. There's nowhere to put them.
Yep.
So you got to throw some strikes here.
Got to go at him right here. Foul ball, straight back. It's a good pitch.
This is BYU versus BYU right here, and a big opportunity for both players. Cash Polson heading to BYU, and Maddox Burnett heading to BYU.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is his roommate, so this should be a fun at-bat right here.
Oh, this is okay. They're going to have to talk about this later tonight. There's no avoiding it. Here we go.
Yep.
As that ball is punched foul again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and yeah, this is the biggest at-bat of the game right here.
No doubt. Bases loaded, no outs. 1-2 count.
Mattis can find a way to get an out and keep these runners at bay. I think the key to this, you just don't want to put a crooked number up there. If you can get out with just maybe 1 run, you're in business. Ooh, just low to even up the count at 2 apiece. But again, right here, if you're Cash, your approach, you got to put the ball in play.
Absolutely.
And at least get 1 run in here. don't want to strike
A lot
out
of thing
here.
Coach is talking about is when you're even, so
Oh, and the high cheddar.
chased just like we were talking about.
Seth was able to slay off, but Cash was able to take a big swing and just miss. Beautiful pitch by Maddox Burnett, and a big first out here for the Royals.
I mean, that's a hard pitch to get to. I mean, 96 up in the zone. That's rough. But that's exactly what you're looking for as a pitcher to get a batter to swing at.
Hard to hit and hard to lay off. And Maddox is trying to live in that high part of the zone, throwing the high cheddar right now.
I mean,
Hudson lays off.
That's also one of the things as a hitter. I mean, when you're facing hard velo, it's definitely harder to get a barrel up on a pitch high in the zone, especially if you can sit there right at the paint. Compared to, yep.
Yeah, just like that. And I think, it's easier said than done, but I think what you're saying is you keep your eyesight maybe a little bit lower, bring it down a little bit, and look for that spot, something
Absolutely. I mean,
a little more on the belt.
Absolutely. When I'm facing velo, I mean, I like to, as I said earlier, I like to see something low. I mean, maybe middle away in the zone, and that's what I just try to shoot for. I mean, I lay off pitches up in the zone, especially when I'm facing hard velo. It's one of those pitches that's really hard to get
And
to.
obviously, you at your stance, like anything at your chest, like you can just let that go.
Yeah.
Another high pitch right there, evens up the count at 2 apiece. If Maddox can get out of this inning with no damage, that would be 97 up in the zone. The kid is humming right
Kid is
now.
hot. Yep.
And Hudson Osterhout is just trying to find a way. You got to just put the ball in play and find a way to get some runs in here for the Red Hots. Here comes the 2-2 count. Maddox gets the sign, reels and deals, lays off the high cheddar, but Maddox is living up in that zone right now. There's nowhere to put him. He's got to come to Hudson right here, and this is when it's beautiful baseball. Your best versus my best. Who's going to win the battle?
Nope. Big pitch right here, payoff pitch.
And he misses high, and he walks in a run. It's now 10-8 for the Red Hots, and the bases are still loaded. A couple great discipline at bats for both Peterson and Osterhout. The kid from St. Mary's in Rockland, California, he's on base. And that sets the table for Chase Groves. The leadoff hitter, kid from Cal Berkeley, and he's got a chance. The lead runner is now on first base. A gapper could clear the bases, and the Red Hots could take a lead. And he lays off the high cheddar here, and this is where I think Maddox has got to try to punch the zone a little bit more.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the when it's a mental aspect of the game, especially being up on the mound, feeling stranded, bases loaded in a spot like this. You got to be really confident.
And there's a chopper, but it is foul. Big first strikeout for. Big first strike there for Maddox Burnett, and it's a 1-1 count here with one down. A ground ball can get him out of this. Maddox has been going all velo. See if he brings in a little bit of off speed here as he steps off the mound. As a pitcher, though, the batter's so far behind right there, you may want to just go right back to that 95. Goes low and misses.
It's a good spot. I mean, he's last 10 pitches have all been fastballs. So I mean, as a batter, you kind of know what's coming, you know what to expect. But we'll see what he can do with it.
And I think Maddox, if your fastballs aren't punching the zone, I don't think you want to go to the off speed right now if you don't have the most confidence in it.
No doubt.
See if somebody can catch up to it. Another fastball right there, down in the zone, and Chase cannot keep it low, and that evens up the count at 2 apiece. We've been here before the last 3 batters. All 3 batters have been competitive at bats. We've been deep in the counts. Who's going to win this one? Chase Groves at the plate. Huge RBI opportunity for the Red Hots, a chance to give them the tie or the lead. Burnett comes set and fires, and that one is fouled off. Chase lives to fight another day. simplify your approach and just try to put something in play right here. Get something in the outfield at least to maybe get a tag from third.
I mean, a game like this, spot like this, as a batter, you got to do your job.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to be thinking right now.
Down in the dirt, and we've got for the third straight batter, it's full count again. Again, there's nowhere to put him. And this is where I just think if you're Maddox, you got to throw it in the zone right here.
Yep.
Make him beat you.
Make him earn it.
Don't make him. No one's been able to touch you yet. You know, they've been able. It's been walks primarily. Put something right in the zone right here. Your best versus Chase's best.
I mean, this has been one of their better hitters for the Red Hots of this season too. So
Maddox fires, misses inside, and he walks in another run. And just like that, it was 10-1. And now it is 10-9. The bases are still loaded. And I got to give it to the Red Hots. They're having they're not chasing.
yep.
They're not chasing. They're making Maddox come to him when he does come to them. They're fighting off the foul balls.
Absolutely.
But now you've got probably the most dangerous bat in the lineup right here, Andres Gonzalez.
I mean, that's what you want to see from. I mean, that's what you will see, and what you want to see from elite hitters is just how well can you control the count? How well can you control the pace of the game, and really just have a good at bat and know where to put it? Because I mean, at the end of the day, especially in a game like this, you got to do your job. And coming back from a 10-1 deficit is not easy. So they've been doing really well of having great at bats throughout this game.
Yeah, they've done a good job of just being one at bat at a time. Again, it was an early lead early in the second inning where the Royals put up 8 runs. But they've been pretty quiet since then. They had 1 in the third, and then it's been straight zeros for the rest of the way. And the Red Hots, if they take the lead here, they could end this thing in the top of the 8th.
Hey, Gonzi on time. Let's have some fun. Got one. Back on the line.
As Andres fouls that one off. Are we going to be able to get this if he gets a big hit here? Sam? Just like these, I just think this at bat, or just till this inning ends, if you can. Just this is a big moment. Maddox Burnett rocks and fires and punches the zone right there, a big second strike. And this is what he needs to do. I think Maddox he's been kind of working behind a little bit.
Yeah, this is big for him. Maddox, from what I know, he's a very how do I put this? Very offensive player. So once he's up in the count, it's hard to.
And that ball is punched, maybe out of play.
Ooh.
Just out of play right there. And that could have, even if that ball was caught, it may have perhaps saved a run.
Maddox, what I was saying, he works well up in the count. I mean, it's hard to beat him, especially when he's 1-2, 0-2 count. But we'll see if Andre Gonzalez can do something with it here.
He's up 0-2 right now. The kid going to University of Southern California will be playing ACC baseball. We got BYU versus USC right here on the mound and at the plate. Oh, Burnett with the rare off-speed pitch. I think he's been like 15 straight fastballs.
Yep.
He goes off-speed. Andres does a good job and just fights it off.
Definitely looked like he kind of fooled him there.
Yeah, he did. And that was a well-timed off-speed pitch there by Maddox. Andres does a good job of just finding a way to get a bat on it and live to fight another day. Maddox rocks and fires another off-speed curveball. sit him down. A huge K right there for
Huge
the BYU kid, huge. And a big second out, and that's what I love throw in mix it up a little
I would
bit.
say if I'm Maddox right here and you're seeing that and then you're mixing in the curveball, I mean, I would go back to it right here.
Richie Moore up to the plate here, who's swung a good bat today. They're not out of the forest yet, as a high cheddar is out.
What I've noticed, Richie's a very, very much fastball hitter, so we should have to see what he goes to. It's not a guy you want to leave a fastball in the middle for. Another good take.
And that, I think the last at bat we saw, that's the importance of working early. Get that first pitch a strike. You just got options. If you're working from 0-2, you've got options. You can burn a pitch. You can throw an off-speed pitch in the dirt. You can throw some high cheddar out of the zone. Now when you're down 2-0, you got a little pressure, and you got to come to him. And he goes with the off-speed, and I think that was a take all the way because Maddox wasn't, or Richie did not even flinch at that one. And now you're in a tough position right here if you're Maddox.
3-0. You got to work down the mound.
It's probably a clean take right here. So if you're Maddox, probably just punch it in the zone right here, throw a strike. And it's high in the zone. It's a 4-pitch walk, and this game is tied.
Just like that, we got a 10-10 ball game.
All right, Jaden. Jaden, you good for the first game tomorrow? Okay. Burnett punches the zone there. Garrett Wheeler up at the plate with a chance to take the lead here with a big single.
Another good pitch by Maddox. Curveball there, 0-2 count.
And then, see, it gives him the flexibility to do that when that first pitch is a strike.
Absolutely.
Now he's got the control of the count here. No one's hit him. No one's touched him yet. He can kind of do whatever he wants right here as long as he keeps it. You don't want to pass ball here, but as Maddox goes right at him, down in the zone on the outside corner, Garrett Wheeler goes down.
It's a great way to bounce back right there.
But not after her. The Red Hots come all the way back and tie this game. It's now 10-10 in the 8th inning, and fans do not go anywhere. One of the best ball games of the Marshall season is right here on Good Kind Network. It's 10-10, 8th inning coming up next. Well, the Royals have got their hands full now. It's now 10-10. They were up 10-1. They were up 1-0, then 8-0, then 10-1. And since then, they've been shut down as Braden Hobson for the Red Hots is now on the mound. And he throws his first pitch as a strike. And Hogan Hawkins and the Royals are trying to get things rolling here.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen many extra inning games. Do you know if we play extra innings?
I think so. You can't end on a tie,
right?
I don't think. I
assume
really
so.
don't think so. So.
I believe they might do ties here.
Oh, they may do ties.
I haven't seen.
Oh, they do ties, I think, on the record.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I think this season we've had one tie. I don't know how they do it later in the season, but I mean, I haven't seen many.
Maybe I wonder if what they'll do is they'll just play 9.
I believe so. Yeah.
Just like regardless, we'll just if it's tied after 8, we'll play 9.
It comes down to it. Yep.
But
This is a great first AB.
Hogan Hawkins works a walk, and now the go-ahead runner is on. Surprised to see Connor Drockman out of the game, but maybe that was a long break and they want to get a fresh arm there on the mound. Braden Hobson, Santa Ana Community College in Huntington Beach, California. The pride of Orange County.
Take strike 1. Got some firework action in the back.
Yeah, this is good. This is July baseball right here.
There we go.
Lights under the lights with some fireworks in the background.
I mean, I didn't get the chance to see it last night, but I'm sure it was pretty cool being out here with all the fireworks and whatnot.
Yeah,
4th of July.
And there was less. Oh, I wasn't here last night, but there was less. There was only a handful of professional fireworks allowed this year because of the fires.
So I've heard. I mean, I heard they passed a rule out here in Utah that they limited the fireworks.
Yeah, they did, and unfortunately, because there's usually in Salt Lake they only had like 2 places where they were doing fireworks. There's usually like 10.
Yeah.
So you can like watch the whole night sky all over the valley gets lit up, but. Logan Brooks up at the plate. He's homer earlier today, and he's got an opportunity to get this lead back for the Royals squad on a 2-1 count. And that ball is shot our way. Hero heads up, Sam, make a play. Got to save the camera. Don't want to deal with that. Can't get the camera hit. And it's down in the dirt, and it's a full count here for Logan Brooks. If you're Braden Hobson, you want to try to maintain this tie right here. Try to get a double play ball.
Especially coming in after such a great performance on the mound, you want to kind of keep that energy going and throw another 0 up there.
Big time strikeout right there for Braden Hobson. Logan Brooks swings through the fastball. Big first out for the Red Hots here in the top of the 8th.
No doubt, that's a great 3-2 pitch right there. Got him swinging on the inside fastball.
The Royals are not done yet. Runner on first, Hogan Hawkins. Chase Marlowe's now up to the dish as Braden throws over. First pitch down for ball 1. Hogan Hawkins finding any way he can to get to runners, get to scoring position. Maybe he could be moving on the pitch right here. Braden goes, Hogan stays, and there's a liner down the field, but it's just foul.
It's a great swing.
Chase Marlowe almost lined one, a frozen rope right down the left field line. just foul.
Got a
Now
good
there's-
barrel on that, 100 off the bat. I mean, coming back, try to get another good swing on it. And those are the kind of foul balls, and you gotta stay locked in. I mean, just because you hit one hard, I mean, you gotta have the same approach. There's a lot of guys when you have a foul home run and whatnot. I mean, their head gets big, and
Yeah.
they want to do too much, and you just gotta stay to yourself.
Yep, stay within yourself, especially in this opportunity. Just try to be simple and stay inside the baseball and try to drive something. He's got a hitter's count here. It's 2-1. Hogan Hawkins on first base as Marlowe is looking to help the Royals get back on top. They were up 10-1 and now a 10-10 ball game. And that is down in the dirt, and that'll move Hawkins 90 feet. And now the go-ahead run is a single away in scoring position, and Chase Marlowe is up in the count 3-1. Big time pitch right here.
I mean, as a batter, 3-1 count. That's probably the pitch you're gonna want right there.
Yeah, not sure why Chase didn't pull the trigger right there, especially in an RBI opportunity. Now you got to deal with the full count pressure.
That's a good AB. Ball four. It takes ball four. Runners on first and second.
Luckily dodges a bullet there, and Chase Marlowe takes his base. Just like you said, Chandler, now it's first and second. There's only one out.
Another hot bat coming up who's swung it really well this game.
Maddox Ponsford, who's played a great third base today. And now he's in an opportunity to give this Royals team another lead as that ball is lined.
Had a home run earlier in the night. I mean, he seems pretty confident. Seems like he's seeing it well. So
Ponsford, and that was about another. That felt like it was another game ago.
Right.
Holy cow! Because Koa and Maddox went back to back.
Had all three in that one inning.
Yeah, and that was the 8-run inning, and they had one in the third, and it's been silence since then as the Red Hots pitchers have been dealing. But that silence may come to an end here with one swing of the bat. We got all 3 ones on the board, 1-1 and 1 out. Braden Hobson is just trying to get the Red Hots out of this inning with the tie. He deals, and that one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. Another hitter's count right here, 2-1. What's going through your mind right here, Chandler, if you're at the plate?
If I'm going to play, I mean, 2-1 count. You're looking for a cookie pitch on the middle. I mean, you gotta obviously stay within yourself and look for something you can hit and drive away. 2 runners in scoring position. It's another ball.
Same type of thing here with 3-1 now. You can be even a little bit more picky.
Absolutely.
Looking for your pitch. Definitely don't want to chase. Stay disciplined. Make him come to you. Misses high, Braden Hobson does. So Maddox Ponsford will take his base. And I will say these rallies by both teams have been made through walks.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't want to see. You, as pitchers, you don't want to give up free passes. Those are killers.
Yeah, it'll really change the game. I mean, especially late in the game, you want to hit the zone as much as possible. I mean, walks will definitely do it, as you've seen in these last couple innings with the Royals. I mean, walks have been the main source of runs right now. So.
And those are the killer, because now you put a lot of pressure on yourself, because now you got nowhere to put batters. So another walk scores a run. So right here, you gotta punch the zone and get this guy out.
No doubt.
David Bernstein, I think, is up to the plate.
One of the Koa
Marzo.
Koa Marzo, one of the
and
better hitters on
it's
the
the
team.
top of the order.
Yep.
who's had a day already. You got to try to punch the zone. So this is your best versus his best. You got to try to get him out, maybe get a ground ball. If you're Koa Marzo, simplify your approach. It's a tie ball game. You got to score this runner from third,
Yeah,
so
one
find a
out.
way to get the ball to the outfield. Good first pitch right there by Hobson. Start off the count 0-1. And there's a ground ball, and it's in play, and it's through. Koa Marzo with a huge hit. There's 1 run will score.
Chase under the plate.
2 run will
save.
score. Koa Marzo have a day.
Great swing by the kid. I mean, you gotta love it. Staying inside the ball, driving the ball the other way, it's textbook right there.
The kid from Hawaii going to Hawaii. He homered earlier. He's made some big-time plays in the field. And a huge timely hit, a 2 RBI single to give the Royals the lead once again. They're now back up 12-10. And they're not done yet. Runners on first and third, and here comes Bodie Gagero. Yeah, that was great hitting because it was very unselfish and it was just very simple.
Yep.
I'm going to just drive something to the right side, even if that ball was fielded, even if Seth Peterson was able to field that ball, that still scores a run.
Yep.
Just great baseball
That's exactly
right there.
what you're looking for.
As he takes, it was a fake steal. He faked me out.
That's exactly what you're looking there. 1 out, bases loaded. Doesn't get better than that.
The Royals are still looking to add on here as Bodie Gagero, the shortstop for this Royals squad. He's got a 1-1 count, and Braden Hobson is just trying to now get out of this inning here. A ground ball will get you out and keep the 2-run lead at where it's at.
Another move to first base. I mean, after 5 scoreless innings for the Royals, it's kind of what you need right now. A little energy boost. You can definitely feel the tides changing.
But again, it's as Gagero swings through that one and Koa Marzo takes second base. But again, it's the walks.
Yep.
The walks. And so I think when the Royals get back up on the mound and in defense, punch the zone. Don't give up walks. Make them earn it from the plate. And Bodie Gagero is a huge RBI opportunity to extend this lead. He just misses outside. Does Hobson? We're burning the midnight oil. My phone's about to die. We got to hurry. We got to get through this game. And that ball is shot to left field, and it's stringing towards the line. What a play by Chase Groves, but Bodie Gagero does a job and scores Maddox Ponsford from third to give the Royals a 3-run lead, and that's exactly what you need to do with less than 2 outs.
What can I say? Another great team at bat right there. Can't ask for any more from the kid.
I mean, that's why you have those 2 guys at the top of your order, because it just seems that the guys at the top of your order are put in those situations. They're going to see if he went early. No, did not. But you put those guys. You put the guys that can produce at the top of the order, because they just seem to get up at the plate during these situations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bases loaded, less than 2 outs. Koa Marzo drives him in. Bodie Gagero second and third. Fly ball, sac fly. And now Bernstein's up at the dish. Koa Marzo, an aggressive runner at second base.
That's a good read right there. Good block behind the plate.
Both catchers have been doing a great job today. Cash Polson behind the plate here for the Red Hots. There's 2 down, and they're not out of the woods yet. The Red Hots are. And I jinxed him.
Yep.
I guess that may not have been. That's on Hobson there. That's probably a wild pitch on his spot. But right when I talked about how good Cash has
Man,
been.
it seems like that's happening quite a bit tonight.
I know, I'm jinxing it, man. That's the announcer jinx.
Every time we say so, comes to play.
Well, here comes Koa Marzo now is at third. Bernstein's got an RBI opportunity. 2-0 count. Takes that one right down the middle for strike one. David Bernstein in the DH role today. And that one is chopped to third. Gonzalez Fields fires across the diamond and gets him. A big time out right there.
Bang play at first base. Great 90 down the line. Good play by David.
Gonzo shows off his cannon at third base right there, which you got to have to throw it across the diamond. And the Red Hots get out of it, but not before giving up 3 runs. The Royals take back the lead in this back-and-forth ball game. We'll take a quick break. We'll see if they can slam the door shut and hold on to this victory. It's Royals Red Hots here at Gates Field. We're back for the bottom of the 8th. For those that are just tuning in or those that have been here for a while now, the Royals were up 10-1. The Red Hots came storming back to tie the ball game in the 7th inning. And then the Royals in the top of the 8th take the lead back and score 3 runs. And they're trying to slam the door shut on the Red Hots to end the ball game here. And the Red Hots are starting right where they want to start, with the kid heading to Cal Berkeley, Austin Finnegan, who's had a well-rounded game. Maddox Burnett is back on the mound.
I mean, like you were saying earlier, if you can eliminate the walks right here, I mean, it'll put him in a very good spot.
Yeah, and if I'm Maddox, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just punishing the zone right here. Make him put a bat to the ball right here. You got a 3-run cushion. No one's been able to touch you yet, as there's a nasty off-speed pitch right there for strike 2. And start early, get ahead of the count. Now you got some flexibility. You got the pressures on the batter. Be creative right there, and another off-speed pitch just on the outside corner, and a big league take there by Austin Finnegan. We got BYU versus Cal here. Finnegan lets the high cheddar go down, and just like that, it's a full count, and this is what you don't want to be if you're Maddox Burnett. I'm thinking right here, man, mano-y-mano, my best, your best.
Yep.
I'm throwing 95 right at the right down the middle.
Right at the heart of the plate.
See if you can catch up to it.
There it is.
There
just
it
like
is.
you said.
Yeah, you just think you got nobody on. It's a leadoff batter.
Ball fall off. Let's see if we can do it again. You think he's coming back with a fastball here?
Yeah, I'm going right out. I'm going right at him.
Fastball, yep.
With full count right now, I'm just going to throw right at him.
I mean, his slider and his off speed has been pretty good. It seemed to be able to hit the zone pretty well with his secondary pitch. But I mean, yeah, I don't blame you. You got to go back with fastball.
Yeah.
Right?
I just think can you throw it a strike right here, full count, until somebody catches up to it. Oh, he goes off speed.
Yep.
Another foul ball by Finnegan.
I mean, that's also what you want to do, especially when you're facing high velo. It's sit fastball just off speed, man.
Yeah. Yeah, try to foul it off. But yeah, you're thinking you got to get through because you got to get through your hands through the zone here.
Yeah, there's no way you're catching up if you're sitting off speed.
No.
And
he goes back to the high cheddar right there. And Maddox Burnett gets Austin Finnegan just too good to lay off.
Huge out right there. I mean, first batter up. Strikeout. It's what you want to see right there from Maddox.
Call that the high Wisconsin cheddar right there.
That's right.
But they're not done yet. Hagen Reed is up at the plate. The Red Hots can rally. Hagen's had a great day. He's had a few productive quality at bats. Looking for another one here.
Yeah, man, that was way up there too.
Yeah, it's just hard to lay off. You know, you're thinking fastball, you got to come up. And you've probably faced guys like this. There's guys in the majors like this. Sometimes the ball just feels like it rises on you.
Yeah.
It comes out of their hands, looking middle, and it just kind of rises. And there's a great pitch. You can tell now Maddox Burnett's got a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of swag in his step.
Going back to that curveball a little bit more, seeing it back to back. Let's see what he does here. Goes back to the curveball again. Misses outside.
Hagen here just trying to get something rolling for the Red Hots. And that ball is fouled sky high, out of play. Still with 2 strikes. Maddox rocks and fires, reels and deals, and gets him right there, throws it off the table. A big-time strikeout for Maddox Burnett, and they're 2 down, they're 1 out away. You can see the rhythm, Chandler.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely tell he's getting in a flow state with that off speed right there. He's throwing his last 4 pitches been off speed, so
that's where he can get nasty. If he has this kind of command for the off speed, and he's rolling. I mean, he's rocking and firing as he just punishes the zone right there.
A lot of confidence right now from the kid. This is what you want to see. I mean, 2 outs.
And this is what the offense picked him up as he goes right back to it. Ooh, and just misses. Looks like maybe inside or a little high.
Yep.
But you got to pick each other up. So he kind of struggles a little bit in the 7th. His offense picks him up, gives him a 3-run cushion, so he can come out here and just shove.
Yep.
And there's the other.
You can definitely see the difference. I mean, he's up here with a lot more confidence, and it just goes to show.
The Red Hots are down to their last strike. Maddox Burnett is reeling and dealing. Here he comes. He winds. He rocks. He fires. And there's a chopper. It's going to be a dangerous play. Maddox throws it across his body. What a play! Oh, my goodness. Maddox Burnett, bare hand off 1 foot, fires it across his body for the final out. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
What a way to finish it. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, what a game.
What a ball game. The Royals hold on and win 13-10. Oh, my goodness. A web gem of web gems to finish the play. Maddox Burnett does it all in the 8th inning, strikes out 2, and makes a huge play. Wow, that was beautiful.
Doesn't get better than that. I mean, what a game. What a game. Baseball at its finest right there.
Who says pitchers aren't athletes? That was awesome.
That was definitely an ESPN top 10 type of play right there. Off balance, off 1 foot. That's how you do it right there.
So, Chandler, give a shout-out to the Royals right there. That was a tough game. They start hot. They get up 10-0. They give up the lead, but then they bounce back in the last inning and take the win.
Absolutely. That's it. I mean, can't ask for better from the Royals right there. I mean, obviously they went down a little bit in the last middle innings a little bit, but ended up getting a win and come back strong.
Well, Chandler, you may have to go meet with your team here, so we're going to let you go.
Yeah, so, I mean, I really appreciate you having
Chandler,
me on
thanks for being on, man. This helped. This was great. You did a great job.
I had a blast, man.
Did a great job. We'll we'll go ahead and sign off here from Gates Field, the Marshalls League Baseball. The Red Hots and the Royals take the lead and get the win. We'll be back tomorrow on Good Kind Network. For Chandler, for Parker,
Yes, sir.
Sam, Jaden, the whole crew.
Hopefully I get back in the field a bit soon here, see get some action going.
If not, you can always come back on the mic. Did a great job.
Absolutely, I appreciate you.